welcome everybody. Welcome back. We are in episode 100, the big 100th episode of Gamer Guardians podcast. I'm your host Danny Martinez, the Drunken Guardian, and today we got the
Dan.
full cast. Finally, we got Sober Guardian back. Danny, what's up?
Hey,
Hey, and then we got Randy, the Ragnarok,
with my long luscious hair, trying to fix it so it looks like decent on camera. Actually,
Spanish Fabio,
that's fine.
I wish.
and then Boneless Bones Kevin.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your man Boneless Bones. Low energy today because I'm fucking sick.
You can really hear the difference. Oh man. Yo, Cat, what's up? Cat is online today.
Yo, what's
Uh,
going on, Cat?
so today we got
Hello, cat.
a fun episode of the usual news, but we're also gonna play Jeopardy, which we haven't done in a very long time. So I set up a Jeopardy game, and the three are going to play right now. Randy is undefeated over what is it? The three times that we played so far. Yeah. So, all right. So, yeah. So, we're going to talk about Sifu and Death Stranding, Danny. Like, I know you're going to love that shit. They're apparently making a movie for both of those.
That's
Yeah. And
I would,
then
I
me and
would love
Danny.
to see a fucking Death Stranding movie. That's awesome. The whole
Is it?
Oh,
fucking
Is
shit.
thing
it
I
just
not a
wasn't
to be
movie?
a
expecting that.
movie.
Okay.
I,
Yeah.
I don't the again the game storyline. I'm not hating on. It's the game that there was no fucking game. You delivered pizzas with a really great story in between.
Tell me what the
Like that's
story
not a
is.
fucking game. It's something about babies and I don't know because I
Great
was too busy
story.
delivering
You
fucking
don't
pizzas.
know it, though. So,
Exactly, because I was too
how could
delivering
you,
delivering pizza
so,
pizzas. There's too
so my
many
point is, I
pizzas.
mean, I'm glad that you're for it, but like
Then
my
just
point
got
in
fucked.
asking
What
that
the
is that how
fuck?
could you critique it when you don't even know what the story is?
Because you couldn't get to the point of actually playing and enjoying a game. Yes, it could have the greatest story in the world, but if the game is not playable or there's no fun,
No, yeah,
then it's
I'm just
not a
talking about the
game.
story though. Like
It
you
could be a great again.
it
It
is
could
it
be a
is a
great
good
story,
story
but
because I know it's a good
yeah,
story because I
and
played the game.
I've seen some of the cutscenes. Again, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's entertaining on that aspect, but that's not only why you play games. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
there's it has to have the combination of things. When you have all three combinations, it makes a great game.
it's like
And
God
if
of
you're
War, great
missing
story and great game.
great fucking story, great game, great gameplay, and that has it all. But when a
Did
game is
Kevin die?
lacking one of those aspects,
Probably.
if a great, really fun game lacks a story, then that can kill it as well. Like we've all played games where it's just a mindless shooter or a mindless whatever, and it's like I mean, with the exception of like Call of Duty or whatever. But there's ultimately you have to have the game aspect on the game console you're playing to be fun. Now, if that was a movie like they're gonna make it, I'm all for it. That's what it should have been to begin with. Everybody could agree that's probably what this should have been to begin with.
It should have been a what?
A movie.
A movie
Oh yeah, yeah.
or or maybe a long show.
I'm
Uh,
hoping Kojima actually has a hand in all of it because Kojima, his ass has been wanting to just make movies for all of his life.
yeah,
So
he
hopefully
constantly
he
on
That's why he
does.
his
made Metal Gear.
That's what. Yeah.
on his Instagram. All he does is post fucking other movies, horror movies, and different type of movies and shit. That's all he does.
hmm
He has nothing about games, just all movies.
So what do you guys? Oh, actually, Randy, sorry. So what do you think about the Death Stranding first?
Um, Never played the game. I just know that it's as it Sober says, a Pizza Boy simulator.
Yeah.
Um, I can't be. I mean, I'll probably watch it only because I won't play it, and I know myself that I definitely won't play this game. So I'm not
Oh
excited.
yeah,
I'm
I
not.
wouldn't recommend anybody play the game or the second one, but the movie, yeah, movie might be
Yeah,
good.
give it a watch
Yeah.
for sure.
I wanted to get
Yeah.
Danny. So while we're on the topic, before we talk about Sifu, I wanted to get Danny's impressions on the reveal trailer for Death Stranding too.
I didn't see it. I didn't know it was
Okay.
Death Stranding 2. Why would there be a part 2 and part 1? So
Yeah,
bad. I can see what, but I can see why they made a part 2. I mean, the game still did really well,
I
regardless of
laughed.
what what happened. I really don't think the second part is gonna do as well as the first.
I laughed at the fact that while they were showing like the little credits and little like clips of the trailer before it got to the actual full trailer, like it was getting all dramatic and cinematic and stuff. it showed Kojima Productions. And everyone starts going crazy. Like they don't care what the game is. Like everyone just starts going
Uh,
crazy. And I started to think about you because your opinion is always like, oh, the fanboy is always they'll go crazy no matter what it is as long as it's Kojima.
yeah,
Yeah,
100% believe that. That's the only reason why that game did so well. It's because it was. I
Excuse
mean,
me.
again, it has a great. It probably does have some great cinematics and great story attached to it, but the game itself is horrible. But I'm hoping they change that in the second one. I mean, they did make that director's cut version that had more action in it, so
yeah.
you never know. They might make this more of an action pack type of a game. Maybe learn their lesson from all the
I mean,
criticism.
he did add a little bit more action in the director's cut.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
you never know.
In
He
the
might,
Snyder cut.
the Snyder cut.
yeah.
Well, there won't be no more
So
Snyderverse anymore. That's for sure. You guys know about that shit.
Um,
it's all James Gunn.
Oh,
Henry
It's
James
James
Cavill.
Gunn
Gunn.
verse.
Yeah, Henry
That's
Cavill's
fucking
done.
awesome.
No more Superman for
Yeah,
Henry
he
Cavill.
stepped down from Superman.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
well,
he
he didn't
stepped down
step
from
down. He
that.
was fired.
Well,
You know
either
James
way, he's
Gunn.
not Superman anymore.
Yeah,
I thought he wanted him. I don't know why.
James Gunn is ready to do his own thing, and they wanted to do a black Superman for the longest time. So I don't know if
Idris
they had
Elba.
I don't know if they had
Michael B.
planned.
Jordan, actually.
I would see Michael B. Jordan doing it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that
he
would
was
be
advocating for it for
cool.
a while because he always wanted to do who was the black Superman from the other universe? Cal 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 something.
Then I don't know.
I don't remember, but he was another version of Superman in a different universe and stuff, and he was trying to advocate to make that movie. And I was all for it too, but they could have done Henry Cavill and the other one.
Calvin
But
Ellis.
yeah, yes, Calvin Ellis. So Cal L. So yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah,
okay.
that's what it was. Yeah,
I was thinking Cal Rizian for some reason, like
uh,
Lando.
yeah, yeah. So all right, damn,
Who
That's
is
where
Star
it?
Kevin?
Wars.
Where'd you go, man? We lost Kevin here.
I
Where'd you go?
I threw
We
the
missed you
text in the
so.
group chat and he's like not reading them.
Uh, Probably restarting again.
Probably.
So what
So
about Sifu? They got a Sifu movie coming
Unless
out. That game was fucking awesome, and I could see that shit being like John Wick style, like or like Ip Man style, like fight choreography.
I can see it
with more
doing.
Huang Chun.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it doing being like if it went straight to Netflix or something, it being really, it'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
But in a movie in the theaters, I mean, a lot of karate movies don't do that well in theaters, unless they're like Crouching Tiger, but it's more
Well,
cinematography.
Sifu
And
was a bit supernatural-ish. They could do a high
was
production
it?
type movie. Yeah. Well, it was.
Yeah,
I'm
there's like
not
the
talking about
second
like
the
dragons and
bosses
fantasy and stuff, but like yeah, the bosses kind of had powers. They talked about like what was it like healing
But
or like they could save people from death or some shit like that. Like yeah, it was
Oh yeah, and
supernatural-ish, but not
I
like
mean,
hardcore.
technically he
but
would
it's
die
still
and just
it's more
age on
like
the spot.
Yeah.
yeah, it's still more of in the realm of like Crouching Tiger of like
Oh
people
yeah.
floating around and shit like that, and
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
the chi and all that bullshit. It's still in that realm.
Yeah.
So it's not really like whatever. But again, those movies don't tend to do really well. So I don't
I,
see it doing well. I see unless and again, go straight to DVD. It'd be fun, and we'll watch it. And it'd be a fun movie with Ip Man and shit
Yeah.
playing fucking Sifu. But I mean, granted, it is super fucking extremely supernatural. The whole premise is that he ages in a day. So like
You think they'll cast like
he
five different
dies.
people every time he dies? It'll be a new person,
Nah,
a
I
new
think it'll
no,
be.
actor.
that would
I
actually
think
be
it'll,
really cool to get like people within like the same kind of look. Cause
he
what is it?
get
No,
he
like
get
you guys have
get
seen
really
the Adam
racist, and
Project?
it'd be like all five of these Asian people look the same.
Oh my god! And this is what Kevin comes back to.
Yeah, Kevin.
No, but you guys saw Adam Project, right? Or no? With Ryan Reynolds,
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't seen
and it
With the
was like
time
time
travel
skipping.
stuff.
parts of it.
Yeah,
Yeah. The casting for young him and like even older
he
him,
was perfectly cast for that role.
on yes,
That kid.
that's like that's what they can do. Or it'll be not too old, like not too big of a gap. Like I
Hmm
feel like
hmm
for the Sifu movie, they can't get someone too old, even though
hmm
you could get pretty fucking old. I don't know what the age
Yeah,
cap is in the game. Excuse me, but
Is- Isn't it like
80,
65?
right? No, it was
I
80.
I have no fucking idea, but they could definitely do something where it's like like what is it? I was gonna say Shang Tsung. What the hell? 10 Rings?
Shang Chi.
Shang-Chi?
Shang, yeah, him. Like you could have
Yeah.
him as like the young Sifu or whatever. I don't know what the name of the character is. I'm just talking to my ass here. But like
I
you
know
could
what you're talking about
progress
though.
with like certain characters to like up to like maybe 60. Like have them die 2 3 times to change the actor for the protagonist and then continue from there. because you could only do so much with the concept of like a fight movie because
True.
like you have
Yeah.
things like Ip Man, Ong Bak, The Raid, which The Raid is fucking ridiculous. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys have
Hmm.
seen that
Oh
one.
yeah, yeah. Both of them. Both of them.
So awesome, so fucking good. And it's like the combat, it's always like a minute and a half to 5 minutes tops, but you could only have so many fight scenes before you just kind of like lose the entirety of the story, and then it just
Hmm.
becomes just fists.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So it could go well. It could also not, but it should still be entertaining to see what they do with like the mysticism of the concept.
Oh, that's a big word.
So Kevin, your
I
video's
wonder how many
frozen
points
now
at
too.
Scrabble it's worth.
Freaking. So we were talking about the
Kevin's image is
Sifu.
frozen, but his
Yeah, it
audio is
is
there.
frozen. We hear you though, right, Kevin?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. Let
Okay.
me turn my
Yeah,
camera
you're
off and
but
then turn it back off.
So we were
Hold on.
talking about the
Oop.
Sifu movie and the Death Stranding
Hmm.
movie. So do you had any thoughts on those or not?
sadly,
That's
no.
it. I guess that's his
Those
thought.
are her thoughts.
Bye, Kevin. Oh man, now he's having a trouble.
I feel like he said that he was going to turn his computer off again for some reason, and I don't think that was the
Uh,
wisest choice.
yeah, I watched it update again.
This might be a Jeopardy match between Sober and I.
Oh no.
No, it's
We'll
not
see.
good.
We'll see. Maybe hopefully you fix it because we're gonna do Jeopardy by the end. So all right.
So what are you drinking today,
Oh fuck.
drunk?
So I made myself a coffee mezcal Negroni. So usually Negroni that it's made with gin. So obviously I put mezcal instead and the coffee liqueur. This shit is fucking banging. I really like this.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. What you got? You got beer again?
Me,
You got that
I do have
stout?
a beer. No, 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 no. The stout. It was only one bottle that they gave me over there, and it
Mm,
was fucking amazing. It did wonders last week. I'll tell you that.
yeah.
Holy shit, I was feeling good. No, I'm having this lager. I'm pretty lager pilsner. I forget. A golden lager, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's made in Brooklyn, made in New York,
Golden
right?
showers.
This is a little can. It's cute, right?
Gay
Nice.
beer.
It's called gay beer. What else does it say on there?
It says gay beer, made in Brooklyn, golden. Oh, born in Brooklyn. It is a portion of proceeds support LGBT plus advocacy. I
Nice.
had
I
no
like
idea about
that.
that
I
actually.
like that.
That one I didn't know. So
Yeah.
I saw this in a meme once where they had like nothing but like sixes of this like stacked in like a Costco,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, that's pretty funny. I guess someone made like just like a satirical beer, and then I found it in the market, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna try it out for the meme. It is the easiest fucking beer to drink ever,
Okay.
dude. It's
Man, I
so
wish you
light.
could send me a like a can, but you can't ship out like alcohol like that.
I wonder what the ABV on this thing is. I know it's not, 5% alcohol.
That's not bad either.
12 ounces, 5% alcohol.
Yeah.
The lager taste isn't like overpowering or anything. Like, cause you know
Mm-hmm.
how some of them can have like a very kind of like soapy back of the throat
Yeah, and
taste.
it just
No,
sits
really
there.
easy. Yeah, I'll tell you this too. So I could shotgun IPAs like nothing, but this shit is the easiest beer to shotgun. Also,
Mm-hmm.
it does not have any fucking burn to it. The moment that like you're done with it, you're like, oh, that's it, and you just like let it a light little burp and on with your day.
Probably gonna
Easily
sneak up
deep
on you
throat
like
the
a chew
beer.
high.
Oh, dude, for sure. No, just downing downing a six of this,
Yeah.
and it's like, whoa.
Mm. Danny, I assume you're either drinking a White Claw or water.
Nothing right now, actually.
Or a
Nothing.
water claw.
Or Water Claw.
Nah, I don't drink White Claws. I drink the Bacardi mixes.
He
It's
he butt
different.
chugs Trulies.
I love my
Truly's.
Bacardi mixers. Actually, they improved on them when they took out the mojito one, which I did not like because it tasted super minty,
I
and they
hate
replaced it with
those fake
yeah.
mojitos, the fake mojito
So
stuff.
it's really bad. So
Yeah.
I couldn't drink it. It was unbearable. But they replaced it with a nice fake pina colada, which was even better.
A penis colada.
Yeah.
Yep,
Just as long as it's sweet for you, I guess.
yep. It's
Yeah.
extra sweet. That's it.
Mm. So, Kevin, what do you like to drink? Oh, wait. He's not here.
He likes to drink titty milk.
Pina coladas. Getting caught in the rain. That was a unexpected. I didn't expect to get that big of a laugh.
Yeah, I just thought of a titty milk pina colada.
Oh,
Nice.
oh, jeez. All right. So next
Oh,
thing on the
Christ.
chopping block, and Danny had come up with this topic because I don't know if we talked about the Game Awards and we talked about the demo, but we didn't. I don't think we talked about my impressions of the Forspoken demo.
I didn't get to watch real
Did
quick. I
we?
didn't get to watch the Game and Awards. Who won the Game of the Year?
Um.
Bill Clinton.
That's Danny doesn't get that. Oh
So some
man.
kid snuck on stage when they were announcing Game of the Year, and he just like takes the mic and something about what the hell did he say?
Elden
Something
Ring won,
Rabbi.
by the way.
Yeah, it was
Elden Ring.
okay.
It was
Elden Ring,
Elden
yeah,
Elden
yeah.
Ring.
Ring. Elden
Yeah.
But
Ring helped.
it was some shit that he
He said,
gave
"I
like
would like to nominate my Orthodox Jew Rabbi Bill Clinton for this
yeah.
award," and then security took him away.
That's actually really
Yep.
funny. That's actually really funny.
I
That's
I
fucking
I
awesome,
left
actually.
I left the I left. I mean, it's funny, but I just it's so stupid at the same time because I talked about this on a TikTok thing that I posted up, and my opinion was just like this fucking kid is an idiot for doing this shit. He's gonna ruin his life, like because he has a habit of doing this. This isn't his first time doing this.
What?
So yeah, he's known for pulling pranks. And I can't name the other stuff, but he's been arrested for things like this before. And
That's fucking
I'm
funny.
doing like a typical old man rant and be like, kids nowadays is pretty much what I was saying.
You're
Nah,
throwing your life away, all for
Yeah.
what?
no, you won't. Nobody ever know about this. And then when he
So
gets a
here's
job
here's
somewhere,
the
No,
thing
honestly,
though.
he'll
no. Here,
Here's
this
the
is what
thing
I'm gonna
though. If
say.
it's a
He's part
one-off
of the
type thing, then
generation.
yes. Go ahead.
I get that, but no, he's part of the generation. Like I don't know how old this fucking kid is, but I can guarantee you that
He's
like
a child. He looks like he's
yeah,
still in his early teens.
yeah, but
yeah. But see, look, like
unless he actually get well, even if it's his teens, if he actually gets arrested, he's just
He's
juvie and
been
shit like that.
arrested.
So yeah, but it's different than getting arrested and getting charged with afterwards. And
but
most people
still.
don't go through it.
I
So
don't think he
so
was
So
as
charged.
we're gonna be that little group of like, oh, these fucking whippersnappers, they need to have more sense in them and like smack them with their fucking cane. The rest of like his generation is gonna be like, oh my god, what a fucking legend! This guy, like he's the meme master. Like, oh, like, he got his laughs and he's gonna be remembered for that. And honestly, like
I agree.
you can't say he ruined his fucking life because the
No,
next if he goes to somewhere and there's a fucking other Gen Z like manager or employee or fucking owner or whatever the case, it's like, oh, you were that guy. Having you is gonna be great for us, and even if he's a
That's
shit
not gonna
worker, it's
happen.
just
no.
like,
That's what I'm saying though.
yeah,
Like like
but this is the
word
thing. No, no, no,
word
dude.
can get around depending on what kind of job that you're looking for. And if you end up getting a record because you think you keep on getting away with this shit as a kid, do you really think that if you get away with one thing and you get away with another thing and you get away with another thing, you're gonna think you're practically fucking immortal? So of course you're gonna
And
continue
because
on
he
that
keeps on
path
doing
and you're
this,
gonna be doing
obviously he
stupid
thinks he's
shit.
immortal. You said this isn't his first time doing it.
And obviously he's not getting actually charged for anything other than
No, he's
something.
not. I don't think he has an official record
So
yet because he
so
hasn't been
again,
charged.
So he's
so
fine.
there's
He's
But
not.
no
He's
he's been
technically
sure he's fine. No, and I'm not saying that he isn't fine now. I'm talking about down the road in the future. Like this is gonna fuck up his life because he's making these stupid ass decisions that he thinks he's okay to do for the rest of his life until that one day he's not gonna end up in juvie. He's gonna end up in fucking jail because of his stupid decisions.
or in the Hudson.
Well, if he's in New York, sure.
Or he can float down over here somehow.
But
We'll figure it out.
that's my old man rant. Like it is what it is. Like he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He could do whatever. But I found it I didn't find it funny, but I definitely was like, what the fuck just happened? Like I was just like very confused. Um but back to Danny, you asked Elden Ring. Elden Ring
yeah, so
won.
I
Elden Ring won
was
Game of
curious.
the Year. But the funny thing is that God of War won almost everything else.
Yeah, that's what I heard because God of War came out and it was a great game. I loved it. Fucking hands down deserved everything they got.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying they shouldn't, but because to me sometimes that happens. I think with other awards that it's the last great game that came out. It's in everybody's mind. It's fresh. That's what they vote for. So I don't know if that actually the case, but again, God of War was phenomenal. But I didn't want it to win over Elden Ring. Where Elden Ring came out in like what January or something of this year, February or something freaking early.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
it was
Elden Ring
early.
has more time on the shelf, but God
But
of
it
War
So,
is
deserved
it's
it.
a lot
question,
better.
question for the both of you. Well, actually, more for Danny because he says that Elden Ring deserved it. So, Elden Ring was amazing, and I still agree with it being winning game of the year. But playing devil's advocate, why do you think Elden Ring should have won versus God of War? Because God of War had the whole package when it comes to good story and combat. Whereas Elden Ring, it was more about combat and the exploration and stuff. But the story, of course, is usually non-existent unless you really want to go deep into the lore as those hardcore lore people.
Yeah, and the funny thing about that is that I think so many, and that I think there are so many people who aren't hardcore lore people who became hardcore lore people for this game,
Hmm.
which shows how great of a game it is. It's so great that a lot of people who would not give two shits and probably played every other Dark Soul game and never have no clue any of the lore shit in it, probably deep dived into this one because they were so intrigued. I know I did. I mean, and I played every single one of
Hmm.
those fucking games, and I went looked up video of the lore, had them put it together, all this shit that was coming out, everything. Got like, and there's lots and lots of people who did the same thing, and the game's still being played to this day. Will God of
Yeah.
War be? I don't think
Freaking
God of War,
freaking
unless they come
The
out with
Coliseum DLC came out too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't, I know the Coliseum just came out, but even if it wasn't Coliseum game, people are still playing and trying to find shit. My
Hmm.
videos pop up on my fucking feed all the time for that. I'm like, fuck, you still play this game? And God of War that will not have that longevity. It's a fun game. Don't get me wrong. God, I love God of War. I love the way I love playing it, have fun, storyline. But I'm done. Like I beat it. I'm not. I doesn't really have the replay value of a lot of other
Ooh.
that Elden Ring had. Like it has, yes, it has some armor and stuff like that, and some extra like little missions you can do whatever after you beat the game. But it does not have that same replay value that
Okay.
Elden Ring.
So you're selling
And
the
you want it.
biggest game, the biggest selling point with Elden Ring is because of its longevity.
Because people want it, and then people squeezed every inch of that game
Hey
even
yo,
after they beat it. You know what I mean? Like they were like, "Fuck, this game is so great. I don't want it to stop."
fuck,
You know
it's
what I
so
mean?
good.
And you don't, and it's really hard to get a game like that. Like Destiny's like that. If you think about it, for a lot of people, Destiny
Hmm.
is very mumuch like that. But they're able to add on shit every
Why
fucking
why
month
do
or
you
whatever
why
it
do you
is.
think Destiny never won a game of the year?
Because it's in a different category
Yeah, I know. I'm
of
just
types of
messing.
games.
I'm just messing.
Also, take a shot.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
God damn it. Randy, what do you think about Elden Ring? Like, do you think Elden Ring deserves to be game of the year?
If God of War Ragnarok didn't come out, then I would say yes.
I
I
don't have
do
a shot
understand
glass, so
that
I'm
it
gonna use
has
this.
just free pour into your
Free
mouth,
fall.
Fuck.
waterfall it. But off topic, I saw this video, these 4 videos actually, of this dude just chugging a straight like 750 of tequila,
The whole thing?
the whole thing.
Oh no, thanks.
The whole I was
By the
petrified.
by the way, cat
As
on
as an
chat,
alcoholic myself,
Cat on
Jesus
chat.
Christ.
cat on chat. she
Chat
says
on
that
Is
chat.
that your
she's
cat?
no, it's not. That's
You can ship beer to Georgia, but you got to pay extra and say it needs to
yeah.
be signed for by an adult. You can be really sneaky about it, doing a care package still. Well, I could also right use Drizzly and try to put I'm gonna cover the top.
All right, hold on.
Of
Here's my shot
shit.
here. Cheers. What? I can't. I don't see
Can't
it.
say a damn thing.
It's all
I
light.
guess
Not
I see a
fucking.
white screen.
It's straight up white.
Yeah, fucking whatever.
If it ain't
Anyhow,
white, it
it's
ain't.
like yeah, Kanye, relax.
I taught my kids to say that. It's really funny. I let
Oh
them say
my
whatever
fucking god.
they say it out of nowhere all the time. It's fucking awesome.
Welcome to episode 100 where we get
They
canceled.
have no idea what it means, and I think it's hilarious.
Jesus fuck. What was I gonna say? Anyways, Drizzly is like famous for alcohol. Now back to
Okay.
tangent. Yeah,
Back to Elden Ring.
yuck. No, again, like if God of War didn't come out, then I'd be like, yeah, sure, like because I don't think any other game has come out that's like been pretty fucking deserving of Game of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Because
No,
what's come out? Deathloop,
I agree.
Ukulele. I don't know what the fuck that came out.
Ukulele.
You can
This is how like
That
fucking
was
out of the
like
loop I
two,
am with
three
this
years
shit.
ago.
No,
That's what
it's
the
like what else has come out?
Yeah, nothing.
Maybe
No, it
Sifu, but yeah, you're right. Nothing
yeah,
ever
Sifu,
really
but the
yeah.
thing is,
advanced.
Sifu is kind of like to me. How much was Sifu?
But you can beat
Like
Sifu in a day if you wanted to.
yeah, no, of course, it feels like an indie game that you could just
Yeah.
fucking like Xbox Live Marketplace, like back when
Hmm.
that was a fucking thing, like the Xbox Live Arcade. Pay $15 and you get a game that you beat within like 3 hours. That's what Sifu feels like to me. Elden Ring, yes, it has a lot of like because it's a Souls game, you could have the whole play it your way. You pick your base class, you could respec your stats, you have all these weapons and all this shit. You are your own, spell slinger, tank, fucking whatever the fuck you want to be. I get it. Souls of the Wild, no problem. But it's still a fucking Souls game, and that's boring. It's very cut and dry. It's the same thing, just with a different skin on it.
Mhm.
It's the same fucking concept of like story. It's like, oh, you're unkindled. Oh, you're not human. Oh, you're missing
You're,
this one thing. You're missing this. Like,
oh,
Remember,
you're
the,
remember that
tarnished.
was my argument before when the game first came out. I remember me and Danny were having that discussion that I was calling it. I was saying that it's just an open world Dark Souls game. I see no appeal to it, and then I got fucking hooked.
yeah, no, because the
Mhm.
thing is that Souls game they're addictive regardless. Say what you will about
Then
them. You
they,
start fucking playing it, and you will continue fucking playing it
I
because
I
that's what
disagree. I
it is.
disagree with that. I played the Soul games. I've never beaten a Soul game.
Mm.
I've I've played every single one and never actually beaten them. I get to the point where I'm so overpowered I don't want to play anymore. The game becomes easy. I've done that in almost every Souls game.
Kevin, I could hear you smashing your shit.
I'm not even
She
playing
has a
anything.
name.
So
I,
so
no, I
that's
do get
happened to
your
me more than
point, but it
a
just
lot. And with Elder Ring, it was a little different. Everything about Elder Ring, for
oh,
me
you get a
anyway.
horse.
No,
Oh, it's open world.
it has nothing. It's the combination of everything. It's just the different, like you said,
You
building the
know,
different play styles, different
Bro,
playing the game, the
but no,
storyline.
you could still
To
build a
me, that
different
game.
playstyle in the other Souls games. Dark Souls 1 through 3, same shit. Like
But
I understand how it's different in this aspect, but if you really condense it in a nutshell, it's they're using the same fucking underwear 4 times. Like, what is this?
Five.
but it's
Five, whatever.
and at the same time, I mean, God of
so
War 1 and 2 is the same thing.
yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
gonna
but
The
say.
same,
So
the
here's
exact
the
same
thing,
argument
Randy.
you're saying. It's the exact same thing for God of War.
Here's the thing, Randy. Like, and I always mention this all the time is that sometimes when like you come out with a game, it could be a complete ripoff or a clone of something, and it could still be better if not on par with the same game that it's ripping off of. But what it comes down to is that it still has its own identity and it presents itself properly. So
Yeah, no,
because of the
I
fact that
completely
it
get it.
does all those things better than the Dark Souls games, that's
Yeah.
the appeal to it.
No, and again, I do completely understand that. It's yes, I know that Elden Souls, Elden Ring, it's its own thing, and it does feel a lot better than any of the Dark Souls games, especially fucking two. But it still feels the same. It's just more polished. That's what it feels like for me playing it.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
But
That's
that
just like
does.
this is
But
my subjective objective
yeah, you're right.
viewpoint. That's it. That's it.
But
Before this
I just
turns
want to say
into like
this.
some
No,
fucking
no, no,
like
no. And
I
I
have my
agree with
pants
you.
around my ankles and I'm
But
like plotting some
the
shit.
only thing I'm gonna say is that that is 100% correct. Like it is a much well polished version of the Dark Souls when
But it's
everybody
still a Dark
already
Souls though.
thought
Hey,
that
Kevin,
Dark
I'm
Souls
gonna
was
mute
already
you. I hear a
perfect.
lot of background noise with you.
You know what I mean? Like everybody thought those
Gotcha.
Dark Souls games were perfect as it is. That's why 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, they all fucking feel the same. You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
all
two
feel the
two is the
same because
stiffest, honestly.
two is divisive. Yes, I agree, but still, between 1 and 3, they all feel exactly the same. Even the Bloodborne. When the Bloodborne came out, everybody said, "Oh, there's another Dark Souls
Bloodborne is
ripoff."
just really fast Dark Souls.
Yeah, but it's still
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of you still feel the same. You get the same feel of it,
No, yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure.
So the
Honestly,
fact that they
for
took
me,
every
the
little aspect and just perfected on it is a big, huge improvement. When a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people thought that was possible. Because how can you improve on something that's the original originator of it? You know what I mean? Like it
you
was the
polish it.
best of it, and somehow they managed to do that. So I think that's super impressive, and that's why it is their game of the year. And I've never seen a game so fucking so many different people hooked than
Yeah.
Elden Ring.
And
Like
you
it
were
had
too,
all.
Randy.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not disagreeing with that. I
Yeah.
know that I was fucking addicted to it,
yeah.
mainly because it's like it what what did it for me was the fact that it was open world, and it was like easier to kind of like
Let me ask you
not
this:
brick wall yourself.
do you really feel you're as addicted to God of War than Elden Ring?
See, the thing is that I love a really good fucking story. So for again, this whole thing is
That
super
story was
super objective.
phenomenal. I love that
It
fucking story. I cried like
Yeah,
three fucking
see, and
times. I'm
that's
not
the
gonna
thing.
lie. Like this,
I so fucking love story. So for me, if you give me a good game and a good fucking story,
man.
with that, that's better than just a polished Dark Souls. That's better than just a polished, perfected thing. Like,
But the God of War game, the storyline was fucking phenomenal. But some of the boss fights were super fucking easy. The game became super easy to me after the first half,
Yeah,
and I didn't get that with
definitely.
yeah,
the last one. The last one, I felt challenged throughout most of it, but this game was really
The
so.
only thing that
I
would have been
they
challenging
put too
is
much
those
into the story.
who are the replacements for the Valkyries? Those dead people in the gravestones. I forget their names. Like those were the only challenging
the
enemies.
when you put the hilt in there, yeah,
Yeah, when you put the
I
sword
agree.
hilt. So like the
Yeah,
Valkyries in the first game, right, Randy? So like they
Yeah,
have an equivalent to that in the second game that you can
what's they
summon to
called?
fight. Yeah, I forget what they're called, but those things are the only difficult ones to fight,
Yeah,
and even some of those can be easy sometimes.
no, that's the but when it came to the main storyline, especially because in the first God of War, like all that was side shit that you can do after or during or whatever. Yes, it was challenging, but the main game was still really challenging and really fun.
Yeah.
And granted, I love the fucking
Mm,
the Heimdall fight is my favorite fight.
oh, dude, that
man,
was
that was
Phenomenal.
I
perfect
It was beautiful.
storytelling
It was a
and a fun
beautiful
battle.
fucking and
yes,
the
I
way that
fucking cried the
Yeah,
happiest fucking tears.
dude. The
I
moment
All I
he
love.
thought,
said,
no,
the
I
moment he
was
was just like,
I didn't think that was gonna be it.
the moment
I
he
was
was
actually a
like
little like, oh shit.
monster, the moment he was
Yeah.
just like monster, I was like,
it, no,
oh
the whole
shit.
thing is so fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
I I cried. I was like, dude, is that what it's like to have a dad? What?
Yeah.
I was like, damn, Atreus, you want to trade places real quick for a
Uh,
day? Like,
My so Danny, my son loved watching me play that game when
That's
uh
making him watch that
What is
violent
it?
game.
Matches. Yeah, and it was a little bit much
Yeah,
because he's been real
I mean, it's not the original
unfortunate, but
trilogy in terms of violence.
he's
If
not
you
ripping off
yeah,
if you
it's
really
hands and
want
not,
to
stuff.
like
and
Yeah,
pick
he
it
doesn't and he
apart,
doesn't curse that much. He
yeah,
actually is actually a little less cursing than
yeah.
like
Thor is the one that
yeah,
curses a lot.
yeah. But and he knows this, and when it's killing dragons and monsters and stuff, the game to me, I can have him bear that because he can truly see that it's
Fantasy,
but
as
like
opposed to like Mortal Kombat or some shit where
yeah,
it's
like
a
or
little
even
too uncanny
Like I
valley.
actually can't have him watch Destiny too much because he starts scoring pew 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 to people, which is not cool. Which I realize, and
Oh
my wife,
man.
Columbine kid.
yeah, exactly. And like we have so there's like big no
just
gun
just
policy
just
type of thing
teach
in
him
the
how to
house. So,
Nova bomb instead. It'll be okay.
but again, overall, I'm
Yeah,
saying is that he loved watching the fact that that little boy was his dad and he was helping his dad. He was like, "That's his son," and like he just lit up at that, like, "Oh wow, his son! Oh look, his son shot the dragon. His son helped him kill the dragon." Shit like that. My son loves
don't have
dragons.
him watch the first one where he stabs Thor's kids.
Does he do? Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
remember he just like
Yeah,
goes ballistic and like keeps stabbing him and he like falls over the edge.
yeah. But like,
But yeah, I mean,
there's a few seasons
back
that.
to the game of the year thing. I get why it won. I just don't agree. That's basically it.
Mhm.
But again, it's me. I'm like super story driven when it comes to like games and shit, and that's what hooks me. Now, when it comes to Elden Ring,
But again,
though,
if it was
oh
vice versa, if God of War came out in January just like this, and I don't know when Elden Ring, I'm saying January. I think it was like January or February, and just now Elden Ring came out, would you still be saying the same thing because it's super fresh in your mind? Elden Ring is Elden
no,
Ring.
I
God of War
would
right now
still
is the game
definitely
that
say the same thing
we just
because the
got.
story would have stuck with me.
Would it? Do you remember really
Yeah.
remember the first story was awesome? Do you really remember any of the first story?
No, okay. No, I'll say this. I'll say this. Now, comparing the first and the second of like of these, um, the second was way fucking better written. It had much better character development because you genuinely witnessed like the entire thing. The first one,
The
it
characters
felt
are really the characters are developed from the first one. That's so.
yeah, but it felt nicer to see that.
I mean, I
Like
loved it. I saw the Odin twist coming a mile away, but
oh
Did
yeah
you
yeah they
really?
yeah,
no
I really
and the
did.
funny thing is in the game they give it away too because every time there's mentioned a tier you see the accent of the Y,
But the
and then
thing is, you
when
almost
tier speaks
always
to
see
you,
that. Like that's a very easy thing to miss.
what that tier was Odin.
Like it's no the accent. You know what I
Oh
mean? So that's like
um
once you find out, like in retrospect, like when you think about it afterwards, that's
No,
that's
because the thing is that it would always
uh
be when they're speaking of him, they had that, and then when they addressed him in missions as well, it had the accent when it's referencing like the person, but when he spoke, the accent was gone. And then when you speak to imprisoned tier, like original tier, the accent's there.
You find you find the real tier.
You can find them, yeah.
And did you? I'm saying.
Oh, that no, I delete videos.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
you stopped playing the
dude,
game.
I'm on Destiny.
Yeah, you
What
stopped playing the
else?
game.
What else do I
This
do?
game is
yeah.
your game of the year, but you stopped playing it.
No, you know what my
So
game of the year is?
hold on, Kevin, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
Are you playing with your
so
buttons?
so what are your thoughts on Elden Ring being Game of the Year versus God of War?
To be honest with you, I was rooting for Elden Ring because I didn't play God of War, so I didn't really
Mm,
have an opinion on it. So it
makes
was like,
sense.
and for me, it's like no, like this is my opinion. I genuinely didn't like the game, so like it was just like from the PS2 ones. I've never played. I played a bit of it, but it never really caught my fancy. So
Yeah.
it was just one of those games that I was like, and it seems like it's good. I heard amazing things about it, but it's just not my cup of tea. Maybe like the end of this year. Well, we're already at the end of this year, but probably next year I'll pick it up and play it.
Okay. So originally, what I was gonna bring up because of the Game Award stuff, Forspoken, the demo was out and people have been playing it, and me and Danny were discussing it before the show. So I had played the
Danny, you guys
demo.
play it
Did you guys play it?
besides Danny?
Nah.
Is it just PS5?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why. Um, so I played the game or played the demo, and I'm not impressed with what I played because the controls are a bit weird for me, a bit stiff, a bit weird, a bit off to me. And my critique on it is mostly just I think I just need to get used to it. So the game doesn't seem like it's bad. I think it just seems like I need to get used to how it plays differently from like traditional like action parkourish type of like games because it definitely controls very different. Um, the graphics are amazing. I'm excited more so for the story than anything else because I want
Yeah,
to
I
know
think
how
the
like
story is gonna be really good.
I want to
I'm
know how you get
hoping
this
anyway.
like fish out of water type of thing. Like this is a girl from like the real world and she goes into this fantasy world and how she handles it all.
Yeah,
So
they have like dragons and kings and
yeah.
knights and the whole
So
nine going to different towns, and it looks fun.
I do have a question. See if you guys can remind me before we move on to another topic. But because of like Forspoken, I'm grateful that a demo came out to play this. So now like I'm iffy about the game, so I might not buy it on release day. Maybe I'll wait till like Danny tells me some more about it. But we'll
I already
see.
bought it.
So Danny, oh, you pre-ordered
He
it?
already bought it.
Yeah,
Yeah. So what'd you think about the demo?
Jesus.
I liked it. I mean, I had a lot of fun. The movement and everything, I didn't even think twice. It was just a different way of moving. I mean, and I got used to it pretty easily. And then I was just trying to play around with the different spells and stuff because I love spells. That's actually my biggest. Like whenever I make a character in a game, it's a fantasy game. I always make a spellcaster anyway.
Yeah.
So to have like your main character just to be the ultimate spellcaster, where she can do range and up close spells, to me it's just super fun. It's kind of like what I wanted that fucking what was that ghost game? We had those cool spells.
Ghostwire Tokyo.
Ghostwire Tokyo. Like I wanted him to be like that. Like
Yeah.
have a whole bunch of different spells and
Fucking
use them.
That shit was a
Doctor
letdown, wasn't it?
Strange. It
It was
was.
super fucking like that.
It was.
Super like that. Oh my gosh, it was
It's like
horrible.
that's an understatement, dude.
And it
Yeah,
wasn't
I'm gonna be
even
right
like
back.
the
I'm gonna get another gay
visuals.
beer.
Yeah, the visuals and the spells in that game were awesome. It's just it
yeah,
was
they were.
repetitive as fuck.
They only had like 5 spells,
Yeah.
like in the whole game. You're done. So it was like, what? Like they stressed the fuck out that game, but they gave you right away. They give you like 5 or 6 range spells and 4 or 5 up close spells you can use
Yeah.
with your swords. So like I'm really intrigued to see what else actually comes. And like I've seen footage of like the terrain of you like damn near on like a water surfboard type of thing to go faster. Like all that's just gonna be really cool. There
Hmm.
is I did have some movement problems with like the jumping and shit like that because I didn't know that certain things. Okay, the game didn't. They threw you into the middle of it and they don't really tell you a lot of what the
Yeah.
fuck's going on at all with the world. So it is a little confusing of why you're going to point A to point B. It's just
Hello.
Hello, Danny.
Hello. Oh shit. I
It
and
just
would
went
be
it's
the
right there.
100th episode. Oh, there he is.
Hey.
Yeah, there you
and it's just so much you can do.
go. He just jumps right into it. I love that.
So,
Yeah.
anyways, as he was saying,
So as you were
But
saying.
it's kind of like if they threw you into the middle of. It's like if they threw you in the middle of Wind Waker. Like the Wind Waker Zelda Wind Waker on for the Switch is a massive fucking game. You could do you go anywhere and do anywhere, do any dungeon you want first or whatever.
Wind
And
Waker for
imagine,
the
Wind
Switch.
Waker on Switch. You mean Breath of the Wild?
yeah, Breath whatever. What was the last one? Breath of the
You
Wild.
just
I was
I
really
yeah.
said Wind
thinking
Waker. Breath
I
of the
was
Wild.
really thinking Wind Waker too.
No,
I
okay, Breath
was
of the
I
Wild.
was like,
Sorry.
wait a minute, they did port it, right? But
Yeah,
like,
they
No,
did.
does
That's
he
why I
make
thought
it
he
if
was
you
talking about it. Yeah.
no, I meant Breath of the Wild. But if they
Okay.
threw into Breath of the Wild in the middle of in the middle
Winds
of
of
the
the
game,
Waker?
in the middle of the game, and they gave you a random bomb, and you have all these fucking. You didn't know the bomb can explode you 15 fucking miles, all that shit. Like if they just threw you into the middle of it, you'd be like, "What the fuck is going on? Where am I
Yeah.
supposed to go?" And that's kind of what this demo felt like. 'Cause to me, that was very disappointing with this demo because I wanted a little more um,
Story.
intro. No, yeah, a little story to give you a little bit of what's gonna happen, but also a little piece, a little guidance because kind of it's a demo, so you need some kind of guidance of where to go next or what to do. Even if it's not part of the game, it could just be like they've done that before, but something. That was a little disappointing because I didn't know what to do first, and I ended up finishing the demo in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Where
I
Danny,
posted up my playthrough for 45 minutes
yeah, his was like
on the thing.
45 to an hour.
Cuz
Yours is about an
I fucked
hour.
around for a bit and I kind of just ran around trying to like play around with how things control and like you
Yeah,
were saying like climbing up the mountains. I was confused with that as well. So I was trying to figure out if that was something I was allowed to do or that was just something that I made up in my head that we could do.
yeah. So it was very confusing, and then you realize, oh, it's an upgrade that you have to get, and that's the whole point of one of
Yeah.
the first missions to go there and go to the upgrade. But it doesn't really tell you. So that all that was a little to me
Excuse me.
disappointing. But I
Yes.
love playing around with the spells and like trying to combine and make different setups with both the melee and the range spells, and they all look beautiful. And the fact that the enemies were throwing crazy fucking spells at me as well was
Mhm.
also fun. Like they had that one enemy could throw the fucking ice like thing at you. It's like wow, this game just looks great. And I think once it's all put together, I'm gonna be very impressed and I have a lot of fun
I
with it.
wasn't impressed with it. Like it wasn't bad. I'm definitely not saying the game was bad, but all I'm saying is that it didn't wow me like I was expecting it to be. So my
So the
question
trailer was better.
it's like the trailers were, I mean, they're always going to pump up trailers a lot and make a game look a lot better than it really is. I mean, look at Callisto Protocol. Um
Oh, I saw you play that. That looked boring as fuck.
it is incredible. We
That
talked
shit was
about it.
lame.
I'm so glad I saw. They talked. I didn't know you
Yeah,
guys talked about. I'm so
we
glad I
talked
saw
about
you
it.
play that because I'm like, wow, this is boring. And I
Bad
kept fast
reviews
forwarding. I'm like, he's
everywhere.
still not doing anything. I fast forward more. I'm like, he's still not
You
fighting.
vent
You know
crawl
what?
like
I'm
every
done.
like 10
Hey.
fucking minutes. Like it's
It
just
was. It was.
vent crawling and more
It
like
was.
shimmying into like a narrow corridor. And I was just like, I'm so bored.
So it's all the bad parts of Dead Space 2.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. So my
I love
question
that game,
on the
but Jesus fuck.
Forspoken demo, and Randy and Kevin, you guys could answer this too. Do
Mhm,
you
mhm.
so well, my impressions on this demo, obviously they're different from Danny's, but like with my impression on the demo, since I didn't like it, um, I'm glad that they released a demo that really focused on the gameplay, so I can get a feel for it to possibly know if I like the game or not. Of course, it might be a downside for some for Square Enix, because now people have played this game a little bit and might not like it and might not buy the game. So with that said, do you guys think that demos should be done more
Yes.
often for games?
Yes.
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 Now
Yes.
why?
Bring back demo discs.
Demo
Real quick,
Because
I just want to say
the thing is,
let me go
all right.
first real quick because I want to say one thing.
Yeah.
I think all demos should be like oh fuck, what was the god damn it? What's the game that
Let me say it first.
fuck I should
Let me go first,
go
'cause
back.
I
You
remember
go,
what
you
I'm
go
gonna say.
first. You go. I got
No,
I'm,
I'm
I
sipping
gotta
my
look
beer.
at the
You
fucking
talk.
game. I gotta look at the fucking game.
Go
The
ahead,
fire,
Kevin.
the pyro and
What?
What?
Go ahead, Kevin. You go first.
fuck.
Yeah, I honestly think that they should have demos, and we're gonna. This is a callback from the last episode. Listen to fucking critics. Listen, not all of them. Like,
Yeah.
listen to what the players are saying. If it's difficult, like if the controls are difficult, make it like give them a tutorial.
Outrageous.
Like, yeah, just straight up do that. Like, it works. Demos really help the game. It lets us know how the game plays and how it feels. If you do a Callisto Protocol and everybody's weaving and bopping like they playing Hajime no Ippo, they're not gonna know what the fuck is happening.
Now I get that reference.
Hey.
But like honestly, play the game. I like release a demo. Let us know how the game feels, and then if we don't like it, we don't like it. We'll let you know, and then you tweak it if you need to tweak it. If you feel like we don't, you can just say fuck off. You could do that too. That's
Yeah.
fine.
So
Yeah,
what I was
because even
gonna,
then, a
what
demo
I was
gives
gonna
you
say, I
time to
think
like.
all demos should be like outright the Outriders demo.
Outriders,
Outriders
yeah.
demo. The Outriders demo gave you part of the beginning,
Mhm.
the intro part, how to learn
Yeah,
the game,
tutorial,
and then
yeah.
one mission, right? But not only did it give you the tutorial and the mission and how to play the game, what give you a test, the storyline, everything, it let you fucking save that
Yeah.
as
Carry over.
your carryover. It was like a piece of the game, you know, and that's beautiful because then you don't feel like oh fuck. Because Destiny, I remember I did the same thing when the D1 first came out. I created the warlock class or whatever, and you create the warlock class and you're ranking it up and you do all this crazy shit. You get to like level 10 or whatever, you rank it up, and then you have to play the game. You're like, fuck, I gotta do all this all over again. It's like it's kind of annoying to all the thing that you did, having to do it right again the next month. And the game's coming out next month. It's not like it's coming out in like 6 months from now or something.
Mm-hmm.
So if they
You
would
know
have
what
did
other
that, I
game
would
did
have been
that
happy.
with the demo?
What?
World Ends with You.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yeah, that was another one too. Yeah.
Yep. You had the entire first day to do with as you pleased. You had
Yeah.
a level cap, so you couldn't fucking grind like crazy.
Mhm.
You saved the moment that the game came out. You carried that save state over. You had everything that you had from the demo, and that was that.
Yeah, I think all games should do that nowadays because
E-
it's easy.
well, now it is possible to do that because
Yeah.
back then when like the demo discs were definitely a thing, like you just had the data of the disc
Yeah.
itself, and it's like that's all you fucking had. You could play the game, see if you liked it. If you did like it, you bought it. If you didn't, well, you didn't fucking buy it. Now
I
I think it's a lot better because it's a play test that lets you fucking see it, kind of like early access without having to fucking really pay for early access. The um okay, Callisto Protocol, if they did let us play a demo of it and they weren't going to release it for quite a fucking while, then it could be, oh shit, we definitely have to fix all these things because oh hey, Callisto Protocol demo, fucking Dead Space,
Not
more like
received well, yeah.
wasted time, fucking, you know. So it would tell you what they need to fix, what they need to do, what they don't need to do, and if they have to delay, please delay if you have to. There is nothing wrong with waiting longer for a fucking game if it means that we're going to get a good product. Um, Sword and Shield, not Sword and Shield, the Scarlet Violet for
Scarlet
Pokemon.
Violet.
Fucking buggy ass mess.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible, terrible. Fucking no one quality control that shit.
Dude,
The
didn't
demo in of
Arceus just
itself was
came out
fucking
last
garbage.
year?
Yep.
Like
No,
that's
this
a little
Arceus-
too
no,
fast for
yeah.
another
this year.
Pokemon game,
Because
right?
Arceus came out. No, they dropped three: Arceus, Brilliant Diamond, and Shining Pearl.
But they were
Those three
they were the
dropped in the same
open
time.
world. They were the open world type. That's
No,
the
no, Arceus was the open world one.
yeah. That's what I
and
mean.
then
because
Yeah.
it almost felt like when they released Arceus and it was getting all this backlash because of how bare bones it was for an open world Pokemon game that
Hmm.
people are always dying for. They
Hmm.
released the new ones too. I feel like they released them too soon because they wanted to like please those fans when they should
Hmm.
have taken their time to
Yeah,
release
but the
this
funny thing
game to
is that
perfect it.
those fans that they supposedly pleased are the same ones that are bitching about how buggy it is. I haven't gotten that game yet because
Because they
fucking fuck
released it
that.
too
It is
fast.
garbage. There's
Yeah.
so many fucking bugs. The shinies especially are fucking trash. They okay, so the shittiest shinies in the Pokemon games are the ones that are just like two shades lighter, like just like a pale version of it. There's about like probably 10, maybe 20 at max Pokemon now that are actually different colors. The starters, only one of them changes color. It goes from red to pink, right? And then the water one is blue and he goes pale blue. And the green one is like grass green and it goes pale green.
Nice. Like
So you lose so much from everything there. Like it's not like, oh, I'm gonna start shiny hunting. It's like, oh, what's the fucking difference now? Just give us demos, fix what needs to be fixed, and
that.
especially bring back what was it, PlayStation Underground? That needs
Oh
to be
yeah.
working again.
Can
Yeah,
Hell
they
yeah,
could automatically bring like a just like service that you could bring up on the PlayStation Store. It'd be PlayStation Underground, and that's where you
yeah,
find all your demos.
all the yeah, and bring back demos from back then. Bring back that creepy sheep. What was it
Huh?
for, Rayman?
Huh?
eh?
There was this really creepy ass mascot for some fucking game that was like a sheep. He looked all angry and shit. Let
Mm.
me look it up.
I don't remember.
Did
Kevin, you
anybody
gonna say
ev-
something?
Or
anybody
was it
ever play the
Spyro?
demo for Xenogears? There were no Xenogears.
I played the demo. I remember that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
best part in that demo, well, not the most unique part in that demo was there's a fight in the beginning, and
Mhm.
an extra character that doesn't come out till later, comes out to help you, and he literally
Hmm.
goes, "Wait, you're not supposed to be in this story yet." So, yeah, you don't pop up till later. Oh, I know. I just we wanted to help you out. Like they literally introduced the character just so for the demo,
So
and that
here,
was it.
well,
So you can get
actually,
a little sneak peek.
before I even asked, Kevin, were you gonna say something else?
No, I've been hearing a lot of like, I believe it or not, on top of this, I'm part of a Pokemon group chat, and all they do is talk about fucking Pokemon,
Hmm.
and they just like skip that the game is buggy. They say that the game is fun, but buggy as hell. Like that's what they said, and I'm like, I don't want my Pokemon to be flying and then I fall off the map or something like that because that's not fun.
No,
That's
I
just
don't care how fun something is. It should not be fucking buggy. We need a polished fucking game. Everyone has to
oh,
stop like trying to rush the fucking developers and just like wait.
nah, we can't wait anymore, man, because people start
Well,
bitching and moaning.
here's a question about demos also, and if you don't care, say you don't care. Just it's okay to say it.
I don't care.
So I want you guys to think about the business perspective of it. So do you think it's financially viable to release or to risk releasing a demo with the possibility of people not liking the game and also wasting
Yes.
money on making the demo in the first place?
Yes. Yes, 100% fucking yes. Because with the
Yeah.
demo, it's you. If you really want to fucking make money, you release a good fucking game. You release that demo, and if it's shit and the game is shit, and you don't fucking make money off of that, that's your own fucking fault for giving us crap,
Yeah.
right? The consumer has to wake the fuck up and stop buying into fucking everything. If they constantly see, oh wow, this isn't working out for us, maybe we shouldn't make games like this. Like this is obviously receiving fucking terrible backlash, so let's get rid of this one thing and improve it in the sequel and keep on going like that, or make a new game that is actually finished, that is actually done, that's fucking good, that has been play tested, not just by play testers, but also by the community that enjoys said games and that they had access to the demos, so that way they know that they're getting a quality fucking product and not spending $60 to then spend $80 on some goddamn shit and still end disappointed at the end of the fucking day.
Can I add something?
But yeah, you go first.
But what if I don't do that and just release a shitty game because the consumer is going to buy it regardless?
Looking at you, Call of Duty.
that's that's pretty
Those
much
are
the state.
anomalies like Call of Duty games. I mean,
Yeah,
everybody buys no matter what and enjoys it
yeah.
in their own way.
No,
Same thing
same
for
thing
the
with
NBA
Pokemon. It's
games.
hilarious because
Pokemon too, yeah.
one of my friends, he's playing the game and he's like, "Oh my god, this game fucking sucks. Like it's so bugged, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "So why the fuck are you playing it still?" And he's like, "Well, I bought it because it's Pokemon." And I'm like, "You're actually a dumbass." Like you're genuinely a fucking idiot.
You know, it's funny. I could say the same thing, but I could say the same thing for you. With Kingdom Hearts, you're just buying it
Me?
because the name. Yeah.
Oh, sir, I waited how long to play 3?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Here's the thing that I appreciate with Randy though is that he's still like, although he's a fanboy, he would still admit that part 3 sucks.
Oh yeah, no,
no,
part
of
three's
course,
fucking garbage, and
no, of
it's a
course.
world divided in the community. I swear to God,
Yeah.
everyone's like, no, part 3 was a masterpiece. It's this.
It
No,
was dog
the
water.
only good
Okay.
part was the fucking ending. And no,
Mhm.
not even
Yeah.
the ending, the DLC.
The
Like
crap.
that's the
Yeah,
redeeming factor.
that
They
DLC
had
was
to
really good.
release something else to make the game good.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the same argument as Randy would say a game is shit, but he will still get it because of Kingdom Hearts. Same way, like somebody will
Oh,
get whatever game.
honestly, 100%. If I even watched a playthrough of the third one, um, I wouldn't have bothered wasting my time playing it if I was like to see how shit it was.
I would have just told you the game is bad. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the same thing for me. Like, if I get Street Fighter 6, and let's say, for example, Street Fighter 6 sucks ass, like it's the worst game that ever came out, and Tekken 8 is the same, I would still get the game because it is Tekken and Street Fighter. It's just because the name. I'll just get it. That's
All right,
the way they work. That's the way
I'll
that
tell you
I
this.
bet you
I'll tell
can't
you
wait to
this.
get your ass whooped by me and Tekken again, huh?
I swear that heat system. You ain't running from me, my guy, Mister Old Man Paul.
But what is
Old
it,
man
Kev?
Paul,
I'll tell
looking
you
up for
this,
old man
right?
Paul.
The only reason that okay, if let's say you did tell me 3 is ass, 3 is fucking horrible, it's super fucking easy, you're gonna hate it, and I'll take your word for it. I would definitely be like, oh shit. The all-in-one bundle came with everything, so regardless, I was gonna have that without me. Like, I'm not gonna spend fucking on one and 2.5 and then 2.8 and then like not get 3. Like the all-in-one was a
Mhm.
cheaper option. So if
Yeah,
it's like that, then it's
yeah,
not that I'm getting it to get it. Is that it's just it's already there. Might as fucking well. But to buy
yeah,
it standalone and it's fucking a heaping pile of shit, no,
yeah.
couldn't
No,
be
I
me.
did.
Could not
I
be
did.
fucking me.
I spent $60 on it, and then I bought the all-in-one and gave the
Yeah, and
Kingdom Hearts 3 to my nephew.
this is why I spent fucking $30 to buy the all in one and not fucking 60 to buy one shit game, and I got like a majority of the good ones.
Yeah, that is
Dude,
true.
Melody of Memory was way fucking better than 3. And that's the fucking rhythm game, which was
Can I tell
really
you?
goddamn awesome.
Can I tell
Also,
you
I
that
do have to
too?
take a shot because Kingdom
Yeah,
Hearts.
you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, this
But
entire
that's what I'm.
conversation just like kind of prompted to me. Thank you, Kevin, for the setup, you piece of shit.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You
But that
fucking
no, that
asshole.
was the whole thing. That it's like consumers are gonna buy whatever they game that they like. Like, let's say for example they drop a Destiny 3. Are you telling me
Oh,
both
in a
drunk
heartbeat,
and
Dan's getting
sober
it.
in a heartbeat? In a heartbeat, I already know that. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit.
All right, so
Go ahead.
here's the thing with when it comes to those demos things, and that is a good point because I'm a fanboy on that thing. I would probably I would most likely still buy Destiny 3 even if the demo was shitty, because I know from experience that incrementally the game would hopefully be better. Hopefully, emphasize
Hopefully.
hopefully.
Yeah, because
So
Vanilla D2, it's
yeah,
we all know was
yeah,
a
that was
fucking
awful.
terrible thing. As
But
much
the
as you
thing
love the
is,
game, I love that you could agree to that.
yeah, absolutely. But the thing is that when we're talking about solo experiences, let's say for example, if they released a demo for Callisto Protocol, if they release a demo for God of War, if they released a demo for Forspoken, if they release a demo for what else can I name? But regardless, like those type of
Parappa
games,
the Rapper 3.
Parappa the Rapper
Rapper,
3.
Rapper 3.
So those type of games though, are like either whether it be a new franchise, or an old one that's just more focused on single player and stuff, like
Yeah, like if they were like,
those
hey, Guitar Man 2, I'm getting a double shot for this.
those yeah, those are the ones where like I would be more, how do you say, I would think more critically on whether I would buy this game or not. Like, yes, I will admit Destiny 3 I would buy the game regardless because I'm a fan. But Forspoken is a good example of a brand new franchise, a brand new game that people can't love because they've never played the previous versions of the game. So like they should release more of those so that way people can get a feel for what to expect.
I honestly feel like, well, I can't say for most, but demos, betas, like, because for fighting games, and I have to take a shot because I already finished my cider. For fighting games, you get beta tests, so you can play the game for
Yeah.
like the limited time.
Do you consider
So
that
it's
as
like
a demo?
yeah, at the closest thing. Well, it is a demo because you're playing the
Mhm.
game and you're figuring out stuff. Because most of the stuff that was in, let's say for example, fucking Street Fighter is not in the in the actual game. It's completely different. So it's always like good to be able to get your hands on the game and play it. So demos are good, even though Forspoken's demo from your experience is not the best. At least you got a chance to play it and see what like
and
the
and
idea,
let's
like the concept of it.
and let's hope that people give constructive. Well, not everyone's going to. The fucking gaming community is toxic as fuck
Yeah, they're
sometimes.
gonna bitch and moan.
But
But here's the thing: how
let's
much
hope
can you
Square
actually?
Enix. Hold on. Let's hope Square Enix gets enough constructive criticism to
Oh,
fix
it's a Square
whatever they might have
title.
a problem with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's
Or
the
were you gonna
problem.
say?
Here's the biggest problem with how whatever it is. When demo comes out, I can't remember what demo it was, but Stranger in Paradise, the
Hmm.
Final Fantasy. They actually took people's feedback to make the game better.
Hmm.
But that demo came out like 6 months before the game came out, right? So
Hmm.
you can't make those things. There's nothing anybody can say right now about Forsaken unless the game gets delayed
Or spoken.
to make it better. Forspoken to make it better. The game's coming out next month on January 13th or some shit. You got like a month for the game to come
So
out.
although you're
So
right,
nothing's gonna happen.
although you're right, it's still it could still possibly be dependent on the feedback, because if the
If they
feedback
get like
was
extremely horrible feedback,
if it was
yeah,
extremely horrible, if we're talking about the extreme, like on the extreme meter,
yeah.
then they could possibly bite the bullet and delay it if they wanted to.
And
But yeah, you're
this game
right.
was, and we
It's
gotta remember this game was also supposed to come out in October,
yeah.
so it's already been pushed back. So this demo is just pure
All right,
demo,
Peter.
just to appease
I'll be
Yeah.
everybody.
back real quick.
I mean, yeah,
It's just to
it
make
all
people
comes down
happy
to the
about it.
money. Can they afford
Yeah,
another delay, or they're probably just gonna push what they have?
but I'm saying this was a pure strategic point for them to look. I want to get you insights of the game. Here's a little bit of the world. You don't know what the fuck's going on. I can see why they did it. Like, you don't know what the fuck's going on. Aren't you interested? I'm gonna show you clips of the story that explains all this shit. It's way more than what you think. Oh wow, I want to play. I want to keep going. Like, that's what people. That's why they released it. Some games don't have the value to do that. Like there's some games like Crystal Protocol, for instance. They know they have. They kind of know they don't have any meat and potatoes in it. They're kind of Dead Space rip off because they're the creators of Dead Space. So if they give you a demo, people are going to get all these horrible feedback. Oh well, it's just a Dead Space. So you don't release a demo because if you do, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. So you can't release demos for every single game. You have to really strategically find out financially if it's financially reasonable to make money. Will me making this demo sell the game more?
Here's the
Okay,
funny thing
hear me
about
out.
that idea though, is if let's say for example in within a year or two or three, demos become the norm. Let's say demos are like a usual thing that people do now. It would
Bring
be
them back.
mighty suspicious for a company to not reveal a demo, to not release a demo, because people will probably start thinking, "Oh, this game must be bad if they're not releasing a demo."
But
So that's
demos
still
are
a strategic thing they
demos
have
are
to
not
think
a
about.
demos not a new concept,
Of
right?
course not.
Demos have been out since Nintendo, so they're not all of a sudden going to change in the next 3 years. Every single game to a demo. They use it as a strategic selling point. The main purpose of a demo is to sell more copies of a game. If you can't make a demo to sell more copies of the game, or you think your game's going to sell enough anyway, you don't make a demo. Now, Square Enix needs the American sales because all their Western games, quote unquote Western games, have been failing really bad
Yeah.
Hmm.
financially. Like they do well decently, like Guardians of the Galaxy, shit like that. They do well. People like them or like for what it is, but it doesn't do Final Fantasy VII numbers, what they expect. Final Fantasy 14 numbers, what they
Okay.
expect.
Can I just say something like maybe an idea to bring demos back slowly, if anything? If it's already like a recognized franchise that like is definitely going to sell well and like most likely do well, maybe you don't need to release a demo.
No,
But
like you
if
don't
it
need a
is
demo for
some
Kingdom
shit,
Hearts.
huh?
You don't need a demo for Kingdom Hearts 4.
Oh, but I would
Anybody
love
will
one.
buy that.
Personally, I would love one because no, because three
Yes,
scared the
you
shit out
would
of me.
because you're scared of what the new game's gonna be, but they know Everybody's gonna buy
Oh,
it,
everyone's
right?
gonna eat that shit up.
But
Yeah, no,
but
for sure,
Exactly.
100.
also
percent
So
but
you don't need a
also
But
demo.
if
but
Kingdom
You
but
don't
Hearts
need
but
a
like,
if
demo.
like
Kingdom Hearts
I don't
4
think
was drastic if Kingdom Hearts 4 was drastically different in gameplay, I think a demo
Yes.
would be
which they
like
are going to change a
appropriate.
lot of things. They are going to change a whole lot of things. It's supposed to be a deconstruction, reconstruction, nuke
Yeah.
stealing kind of ordeal. Like you're now being like, what the fuck is it? I forgot what the thing was in Final Fantasy, but no, like again, if it's a
Oh
recognized
yeah.
franchise, then yes, I do understand no demo being released. But if they do want to experiment and branch out to do another
Okay.
game or another type of game, release
Yeah.
a demo. Because one, like with mentioning Square Enix, yes, like they have a huge fucking rep for like bombing games that are not their like main things. So there's this for Forspoken,
Mhm.
right?
Like okay.
Okay, there's Forspoken. Wait, that
Yeah.
you
Yeah. Yeah.
the what was it? Left Alive. That's one game that came out and they essentially fucking didn't have any press for it. There was no like trailers, there was hardly anything. And it's supposed to be like Metal Gear inspired, over the shoulder, Resident Evil 4 Russian mech shit, right?
Hmm.
It's a fucking dog water game. Horrible. It's really bad. Mechanically, it's so unpolished. And it's a square fucking it's a square property, but it doesn't feel like one because they're trying to like branch out and do some other shit. Another one that they did was Mind Jack, which it wasn't until like about 3 months ago that I found out was Square Enix.
Why does it sound
And that one,
familiar?
it's like they
That one sounds familiar.
it was during the 360 era, and it's like they wanted to branch out, and I totally fucking get it. But if a demo was out, then it probably could have shown people like, hey, this isn't it. Hey, your sales are tanking, and maybe it's not the best to continue with games like this. Same thing again, Left Alive. If Activision decided to do something totally fucking different that wasn't like Call of Duty or whatever the fuck else they fucking do, then a demo would be good. Because yeah, sure, like if they do release another Call of Duty, like you don't have to release a demo because people will buy it. Kingdom Hearts, if people are gonna buy the fourth one fucking regardless, I would personally love a fucking demo just to make sure that I would truly enjoy it because of three. As Sober said, I'm fucking terrified. Like I hated three, and I do not want another one like that. When they did try to do their different things, like for the 3DS properties or like just the DS properties, they did super fucking well, and it was a different console entirely.
So I would not put a demo for Kingdom Hearts 4 for one reason. What if hardcore people like you who love the last three games, the way they play, the way they are, whatever, play a demo and go, fuck, that's not my Kingdom Hearts. I'm not getting that shit. That's not my Kingdom Hearts. But if
Now,
you didn't make a demo, they would have bought the shit.
I hear you, and this is kind of going to go back into what Kevin said about because like I'm a hardcore fan, I'm going to buy it regardless, and whatever the case. Kind of like doubling down on that, or like maybe kind of taking a step back. I wouldn't buy it instantly. I would wait so fucking long until it's like probably 10, 15 fucking bucks. There's a huge sale that they do like a massive markdown, and then I'm like, yeah, so that way I'm
Yeah, but
not like
that's not really.
pay-
You're not really a seller. You're not a customer. That's what I'm saying. So they basically lose you as a
no, no,
customer.
no. I no, I do understand it. I do understand it. Like regardless, like if it doesn't end up playing
That's
like
what I'm
a
saying.
fucking shaking hearts, like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I
So
will
that's
I
what I'm.
will
That's
end up
exactly
buying
what I'm
it
saying.
at some point,
So
just not
that's
instantly.
kind of what I'm
If it
saying.
is, yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm saying. If the demo came out, you're like, fuck, this is now. I'm gonna wait, and it's no longer it's been damn near for free. That means they lost that personal customer. So that means putting in a demo is not financially smart for them to do. Just because we as gamers want them to make demos for everything, as a developer, it's sometimes not smart to make a demo. Now, if you feel your game
Monetarily
is
wise,
fucking
yes.
phenomenal, like Outriders is like, our game is so fucking fun and good. We're gonna give you the game and let you keep what you said. That's how much we know you're gonna buy this game. And in fact, and this demo gonna make you kind of keep buying it. You put out a demo,
So
right?
you
That
don't
makes
think
sense.
that them changing up a well loved franchise like Kingdom Hearts and like drastically change the gameplay, they wouldn't be confident to release a demo to say, hey, we know our game is good. Here's a demo for it.
Because you could lose hardcore. There are a lot of people in this world, no matter what. Like I'm in construction, right? We have these screws. They're called grabber screws. It's funny as fuck.
Danny, do you have your mic
Everybody's
away from your mouth?
yeah, I
Okay.
did.
Oh,
I
gee.
Oh
was
my
like,
Holy
god.
shit.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
okay, now right. So we
Yeah,
have grabber
put a
we
jump
have
scare
grabber
warning
screw
and a
we have grabber
timestamp,
screws,
please.
and everybody in construction wants grabber screws, and they
Mhm,
swear grabber screws are the best fucking screws in the world, right?
mhm,
We ran out of 5 pound boxes, so we took a big box and we broke it into small little 5 pound boxes, and we put a generic label on it. Same
mhm,
fucking screw, same exact screw,
mhm,
generic box. They bought the
mhm.
box. I said, "This is not grabber screws. I want my money back." They literally had this more than once happen to us. I go, "Yeah, this screw broke on us." In their mind, they think the thing was what it was perfect. So even if Kingdom Hearts, in their mind, Kingdom Hearts is their game. It's perfect no matter what you do with it. Even if it's the same fucking thing or improved or whatever it is, in their mind, it's not Kingdom
But
Hearts. I want my money
but
back.
by
I'm not gonna buy it.
But
by
also,
that logic, that could have happened with Outriders.
Yeah.
yes, it could
No,
have. And
but
also,
Outriders is
can
different.
I speak
Outriders is
for
not a long term
the
game.
Kingdom Hearts community and one quick moment here? I will take my shot for this. For every like one of me that there is in like super hardcore, like we have our cure on like fucking square instead of circle, like some fucking incels.
Mhm.
Um, there are like 20 of those that are just like Kingdom Hearts, gimme, gimme, gimme. Now, I love the franchise. We all fucking know this. I never shut the fuck up about it, and I like will not at all. But I promise you that Square is still gonna make their fucking money off of Kingdom Hearts 4, whether or not
Yeah.
like me and ten
Yes,
thousand
and I-
fucking
and I
others
and
like
I
will
do
not buy
agree
it.
with that, and I 100% agree with that, and that's why they don't need to invest money into a demo because they're gonna get everybody anyway.
So
So what I'm saying is
But I would like
why
one
put
just to have
out
it.
a what if?
that
Why put
that
out
that
any
was my
little thing?
question. That was my original question before. Is that let's say that demos were the norm. That tradition, like we go into a gaming society now that like demos are released very often for a lot of games, upcoming games. It would be
Mhm.
mighty suspicious at that point to not release a demo for a game because maybe those developers aren't confident that the game is even good to begin with. So
If
that
that
would
ever
lower expectations for a lot of gamer potential buyers.
if that ever became the norm, then yeah, then that's what would happen.
Yeah.
But that's not ever going to become the norm because it would have done it already. It's not going to change in 3 years out of nowhere. And when the society of
I don't know
25,
if you're
30
the
years
one.
of
I don't know if you're the
demos.
one predicting the decision of the entire game industry for the next decade.
No, but you can rely on simple
Yeah,
basic the
trend
past 30
and trends,
years.
trends and stuff. Absolutely, yeah. You could pay attention to all the trends that are going on and stuff. And yeah, we don't see demos that often, but we've seen them happen in the last 5 years.
I'm
We've
not
we
saying that we
we've
haven't seen demos. I'm saying demos the main concept of a demo has not changed. The main concept of a demo is to make people buy the game. That's the only reason for a demo.
that's not what
We
I'm
have
arguing
oh,
with you about.
but that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
talking about the consistent releases of demos.
I know. I'm aware you're talking about the assistant. If to the only reason to release a game is to draw more sales, that means you have to invest in this. If you invest in a demo for certain games and it's just a money sink, then they're not gonna waste that money.
Yeah.
Like you're not. So it's still the same concept. Will me spending I don't know how much it costs, say $1 million to make a demo, make me $2 million? If not, what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So then that would never change, and that's not going to change. So that's the main concept. Now, all of a sudden, in next 10 years, making a demo is not automatic. Just because you make a demo doesn't mean you're going to make $2 million off of it. You're not going to recoup or double your money because you make a demo of every single game. It's
Mm-hmm.
just not going to happen. It's
Mm-hmm.
just not the way money works, or developing and advertisement works. There's other
Where
ways
there
to
are
advertise.
projections, there are estimates. Like
Exactly.
yeah,
So they know this.
yeah.
So it's not going to change because of that. That's what I'm saying. Now, I think the strategy of having more faith in your weird game, I think needs to change because that's when demos are most. If you don't know what this game is, you have no clue about the Outriders. Is again perfect example of Outriders. Nobody really knew what the fuck Outriders was. They've heard of it, they saw some footage, but they didn't really know. A lot of people didn't know until that demo came out, where a lot of people was like, "Holy shit, this game is really fun. You guys got to play it." It made money, it did what it's supposed to do, but it was a very unique game, and I think more games like that need to, or are trying to build something unique, need to take that shot to try to build their game up.
Yep.
I think that needs to be a thing, you know. But that
Okay.
because again, that makes sense money wise.
Okay. So all right. So we're gonna move on from that. So yeah, that was an interesting topic. All right. Randy,
Let's
you're the
unlock
winner
it.
of the last one, so you get to pick
The
first.
last ones.
Yeah.
So
Plural.
you should
Thank you.
unlock it, Dan. You should unlock it after you finish reading the question, so we can
Yeah,
press it.
no,
Ah,
for
yeah.
sure. He should definitely do that.
And so we can't just press the button early, because you know I will,
Okay.
and then be like, I don't know, 12.
I just
Good,
I'm
good idea.
disappointed.
By the
I'm over here
way,
playing Final Fantasy.
by the way, that upper one in 100 is still good to go. I just clicked on it by accident.
All right.
And none of us
So-
caught it.
Yeah.
Restart it.
question-
Forget it. This is rigged.
go
It's
ahead and
rigged.
go ahead and pick Randy.
I'll do remasters for 200.
200.
Let's ease into this.
All right.
Just a tip.
Remasters for every system since its original release in 2011. This popular fantasy game is developed by Bethesda. Sober.
That was sober.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just buzzing. Yes.
I don't know.
Randy.
Oh fuck. What is Fallout?
Wrong.
No.
So Kevin, you got the last guess.
Not Dragon Age.
Remaster, Bethesda. Is it Dragon Age?
No.
Oh no!
Oh, I got it. Can I go
I got
again?
it.
I buzzed again.
No.
Yeah, just for the sake of actually getting hopefully getting the answer. Sure.
Resident Evil.
No.
Bethesda?
I got it.
Yeah, I was fucking with you. I was ready.
Wait.
I got it. I definitely got
I
it.
meant to say Resident Evil. Was it the 4? That's what I
Four
meant
is the
to
one
say.
that's even on like a fucking coffee machine or some shit.
Exactly.
No.
Randy.
Can I? What is Skyrim?
Skyrim. Yes, it is
Yeah.
Skyrim.
This motherfucker said Resident Evil. We're just gonna let it slide.
No, to be fair, the game has been remastered time and time again. Like,
I thought maybe Bethesda fucking remastered it too. It's been remastered so many times.
Capcom just sold the rights to RE4 specifically.
Yo, you know.
Monster Mash for 3.
Wait, he has to lock the buzzer.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Alright. When agitated, these green creatures run and explode towards the player, destroying anything they may have worked hard on building. Randy.
Did you hear how fast I was clicking or not?
Yeah.
What is a creeper?
What is a creeper? Yes, it is a creeper.
What's a creeper?
It's
Minecraft.
What
enemy in Minecraft.
I never.
No, it's Creeper.
Get the fuck out of the
Oh
room.
man.
Oh god.
I have a girlfriend. So.
Yeah, well, my girlfriend's name is Rosie Palms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rosie.
You wouldn't know.
Mine's
She goes to another school.
Mine's just Pomula.
Pamela
Pamela.
Anderson.
No, Pomula
Oh,
Anderson.
I've never heard that one before. Monster Mash for 4.
Monster Mash for 4. Did I lock this? Okay. These little aliens jump far, grasping at human heads, turning them into mindless zombies.
What is a head crab?
Randy, it was a head crab.
Fuck, it didn't even buzz.
This motherfucking Mash is like it's a fighting game. All I'm here.
I
I'm like,
know.
bro,
I
what's
think
going
I think he's playing Asura's Wrath. So his head crabs, yes.
I'm about to connect this shit to my computer. I just used my hitbox.
What is remasters for 3?
There's no 3.
Bitch, I did remasters for 2.
You
Remasters
did?
for 300.
Yeah, I got 3
Dude,
and 4 done.
remasters for 2 now.
Remasters for 2?
No, remasters
Oh,
for 3.
remasters. Sorry,
Remaster for 3.
I'm looking at
Oh,
Monster
my-
Mash.
I
I'm
get
looking at
that.
Monster Mash.
Qué
300.
vaina.
Okay. This post-apocalyptic Earth sets 2 unlikely partners on a road of what the fuck is that sound?
That's
I'll
Charlie
fuck it up.
Silver.
I'll fuck it up so they can't hear.
I can read it.
Yeah, I can't
Players
read.
use firearms, improvised weapons. You're just pissing off the listeners now. And stealth to defend against hostile humans and cannibalistic creatures infected by mutated fungus. Randy, are you fucking masturbating on that button there?
I wish I was.
Oh, Kevin beat you.
What is The Last of Us?
What is? Whoops. What is The Last of Us? Yeah.
Still never played that.
Yo, Randy,
Um,
I wish you could see me flipping you off right now.
You can see me though.
I do see you. They are rolling. Let's do fuck. I'm sorry. God tier for 200.
tier for 2. Remember the 100 is there.
100
though.
is still available.
Don't forget it's there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what? So 100. Sorry, then.
100.
I'll do
Okay.
that.
The creator of all Pokemon. Kevin.
The create isn't it Arceus? What
It is Arceus.
I have no other question.
I thought, if it wasn't for my brain half working, it would have just said, "Yo, Professor Oak."
Professor Oak.
To be fair, I thought you meant like the creator.
Oh.
Yeah, like literal.
I should have been
like,
more
That's
specific.
that's the only reason I didn't like buzz.
So okay, I should mention. So
no,
God,
no. But also, if you said Pokemon franchise, that definitely would have been it. But no. That
Probably.
the question makes sense now that I know.
it's the
God
God
tier,
tier
Arceus,
category
God,
talks
gods.
about God level type characters.
All right, so we're gonna just ease into. Let's do God tier for 500.
Oh shit!
Ease
Okay.
into
Let's just ease into this.
Jinpachi
The
Mishima.
final boss for Dissidia, Final Fantasy, and the God of Discord.
Who?
Oh,
Danny, if you say some dumbass answer.
fuck.
Chaos.
Oh shit, you got it right.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yep.
You got it.
I like Final Fantasy. What did I say?
What's so funny? He was so confident in that answer. I was like, "There's no way it's fucking right."
No, that is 100% it.
Everybody agreed. I was like, "Damn!" I was about to say something stupid.
It was Light and Chaos, right?
It was chaos. It was chaos.
No. I'm saying like the
I thought you were gonna have his
protagonist.
actual
Yeah.
name, not just the chaos.
No, it was just specifically chaos.
Yeah.
What is his actual?
Without knowing the backstory.
Yeah. Ganon?
Garland.
Garland. That's what it was.
Garland. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna
Are
put
you
Garland now.
chaos?
Yeah.
That's just like chaos.
I probably would have
That's what
taken chaos if I had Garland, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Danny.
Dan. It's you.
Oh shit! I get to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's this work?
He's finally.
I don't
Oh
know.
god.
Yo,
You pick,
what
you
the?
pick a category.
You're
and how many-
fucking
What's-
75 years old. You never seen Jeopardy.
I'm not that smart. And when I answer any question, I just said chaos. See, it's not just, how do you? What's
He just means
GOTY?
right.
Get your own. Go
Get
out to here.
Boomer.
It's spelled Goaty. Okay, that's how it's pronounced.
Gaudy goats.
Gaudy
Gaudy
goats.
goats? What is
It's
that?
game of the
Game
year.
of the year.
Oh,
Yo,
Oh my
Soper's
God.
giving me a fucking headache.
Wait, no. How many kids do you have again? You have like 3.
Oh,
I got
man.
3. One of them
Yeah.
is just like me, so let's put it like that. So she's not going to college.
I have to take my fucking inhaler for this.
I will take Gotti for 300. Let's keep it in the middle.
John
300.
Gotti for 300.
Yo,
Like,
Gotti.
controversial
Oh,
here.
fuck the
Alright.
phone. Wait,
Alright.
no. Okay,
Oh,
go.
too late. A ninja-inspired Soulsborne game that follows a shinobi called Wolf, who delves down the path of revenge on the samurai clan that attacked him.
Oh,
Kevin.
Give me that motherfucking Sekiro.
I do
Shut-
that one too.
Sekiro.
Come on, bro.
Sekiro.
Shadows
That one
die
should've been
twice.
100.
That should have been 100. That was easy.
72 milliseconds after.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I
Kevin.
was two fingering it. Let me get that Gotti goat for 200.
All
Watch,
right.
this will be hard as shit. For no
Action
reason.
role playing game. Action role playing game developed by BioWare and released back in 2014. Quench the unrest in the lands of Thetis by dealing with a brewing civil war. The player must also uncover the mysterious surroundings or breach in the sky above the Thetis and stop the monsters being unleashed from within it. Unlocked.
Bro, it's locked.
There you go. I was trying to click it, I swear.
Yeah, now he's fucking with us.
Kevin.
The brief one's got. What is Killzone?
Wrong.
Whoa.
Wait, they released BioWare? BioWare released that game? Guerrilla Games.
No.
Guerrilla released
That was Guerrilla Studios.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm smoking now. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Randy.
Back in 24. Is this?
I'll give you 10 seconds.
What is Dragon's Dogma?
Wrong.
That wasn't BioWare, was it? No.
Bro, it's Civil War. What the hell are you talking
Dragon's
about?
Dogma was Capcom.
Capcom presents.
Okay.
Danny, you're on the list. You want to guess?
Fuck, I don't know. Dragon Age. I have no idea. Inquisition.
It is Inquisition.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that right. That was the only fucking game of the year. I would have been watching the anime.
This
Yeah.
motherfucker was shooting in the dark.
I shot
Yeah.
hardcore because I'm watching the anime
You
right
got
now.
it.
100%. Fuck, give
See-
that up to me.
All I knew was fucking Dragon Age Origins. I forgot what the other one was.
And Inquisition is the anime, so that's
Oh,
awesome.
have an
Inquisition is anime? Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing that. Everybody should watch that anime.
No, I've been
Hands
watching. I've been watching Dragon Age. The first, like the beginning of it, like the first 2 seasons. I'm waiting for Inquisition to come out now.
Wait, there's a whole ass anime for Dragon Age.
Yes,
Oh.
and it's fucking good. It's fucking good.
Remaster. You know, I like do the goatee. What is that? Get your own game, something.
Oh my god, we just said fucking name.
Motherfucker said
Danny
BYOB.
gets 11
Minus
negative
69
negative
points.
1100.
400.
Negative 1,000 points, please.
100?
400.
400? All right. This third-person action role-playing game set in a fantasy world inspired by Slavic mythology. Traverses the lands to find his adopted daughter and fight otherworldly threats by making potions and signs for magic use. Danny.
I don't know. Slavic third-person action, a game set in a fantasy world. What's Slavic mean?
It's a culture.
Don't worry about it.
That's a culture.
Yeah.
Nope. Bard's Tale. Don't know that one.
Okay, wrong. Kevin?
Yeah.
Third person role play game fantasy world inspired by Slavic mythology. Travis.
There are enough clues for you to figure out what this is.
Bro, this is like adopted daughter. Yeah, nah, it's beyond me. Go ahead, Randy.
Damn.
This one's lost on me. Adopted daughter. No.
Maybe I shouldn't have used adopted daughter. Maybe you guys are too focused on that.
Yeah, I am.
The Witcher.
Oh, and
Wild
the word
Hunt.
Slavic.
Oh,
That's
because
right,
of fucking
that's right.
Siri, you piece of shit. Yes, you fuck.
Well,
Danny,
500 now.
500? Was the game of the year?
Yeah, might as well.
Awakens from a 100-year-old slumber, but does not have his memories intact. With minimal instructions, players are then left to explore this fantasy world full of fairies, legendary swords, gods, and goddesses. Randy.
Why the fuck?
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
How is
That
that a
one's-
500 game? That's not a 500.
That's a 100, honestly.
That's a 100. Everybody knew that. I knew that. It's not a 500. Put like that.
Yo, all due respect, my buzzer
Oh,
kept
fuck.
my screen locked off.
What
and it
happened
was
to the
fucking
double
Wiki-
finger?
I went to Wikipedia. That's what happened.
Wait, why are you going to Wikipedia?
Yeah.
Because I'm tapping it, and the next window is Wikipedia.
Why is it Wikipedia?
Why is that
Why
open,
you going to
huh?
Wikipedia
Why
all
is
of a
that
Why is
open?
it? Why is it? Why is it open? Because I was
Uh-huh.
looking at
He
Caitlyn
just
Jenner.
busted himself.
Yeah, I was
That's
looking
funny
at.
as fuck.
I was on Wikipedia looking up what the
Just
hell
Hold on,
called
happened.
himself
give me
out
1
like the
second.
fucking Liver King.
Don't go to it. Just give me pause for 1
that's
second. I
fine.
gotta plug my
Yeah.
laptop in, otherwise it's gonna die.
Yeah.
Yo, so go ahead and put 100 so we can just pick Dottie.
Well, I'm gonna wait for Trump to come back.
Yeah, we're waiting on him. He's got to pick the next one, right?
No,
No, I got
Randy.
it.
Oh,
No,
you
he got
did.
it.
Okay. Randy.
Because of Wikipedia.
That's the Wikipedia.
True, true.
Randy, what you picking?
Support the cause for 2 because we haven't done that yet.
Support the cause for 2.
Wait, time out. What
This
cause?
this mysterious, creepy businessman has powerful employers and isn't opposed to influence world events to ensure the success his one-man crowbar wielding army. Kevin.
Coban. What the fuck is some serious with the businessman? Employer.
So there's a bit of a typo. It's supposed to say events to ensure the success of his one-man crowbar wielding army.
Oh shit. Well, go ahead. Sober. I tapped it.
Sober.
I didn't even fucking.
Crowbar.
You're naming a
Oh.
person.
Fuck. Half-Life.
You're naming a person.
Naming a person.
The guy from fucking Half-Life.
You're naming
What's
a
his
person.
Can I go again? I already found that.
That's not fair.
So
It is fair.
it's got to be sober and then Randy. And if Randy don't get it, then yes, Kevin afterwards.
Randy already
What's
got
his
it.
name? Oh, something Friedman.
What?
Is it Gordon? Gordon Freeman?
No, it's not Gordon Freeman. Randy?
It is Gordon Freeman.
It is not Gordon Freeman. This mysterious.
What is-
creature-
what is- oh,
No, you already gave your answer.
Yeah.
You gave your
What
answer.
what is Mr. G?
No, he's still wrong.
That's
I got
wrong
it.
too.
I got it. I was
Go
looking at the end
ahead.
of the sentence.
Go ahead,
Randy.
Sober.
The G-Man.
It is the G-Man. Half-Life.
Fuck you guys.
Mr. G.
Mr. G was a teacher in my elementary school.
Mr. G is also.
That's
the
when they
character in
usually
Street
have a
Fighter.
last name that they know the kids can't pronounce right, so they say just call me Mr. G.
No. His last name was Gambitchler. It was
Oh my God, that's so awful.
Gambitchler.
That's
He was
awful.
so sweet. Actually, funny Wrangler. He's the one that
I'm
taught
still
me how to play
confused.
Scrabble.
Wait, I'm still confused.
No, because it wasn't okay. The question wasn't about Gordon Freeman. It was about who supports Gordon Freeman. You and I
read the
focused
question
on
one
the
more
last
time.
time.
Yeah, I read on the crowbar wielding. Read the question one more time.
So
Just go back
this
to it.
mysterious,
mysterious
creepy
businessman.
businessman has powerful employers. So I'm asking about this creepy, mysterious
the
businessman,
advantage
not
ensure the
the
success.
one-man crowbar wielding army.
Ensure the success of his. Oh yeah, okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rise.
and
Mr.
No, I get it.
Freeman.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're both.
What
stupid
number
in
was that?
That
Two.
was 200.
You need to get your fucking. That should be in like the 4 or 5.
No,
Fuck.
That was not
that
hard.
question.
That was not a
No.
hard
Yeah, but it's a
question.
trick question because
that was
everybody would
definitely
focus on the only
200.
parts
You
of the
just
game
read
they
it
really
wrong.
Get.
No,
We all
again,
did.
we're stupid. No, I fucking focus on the end of it because I know that I'm a fucking idiot. And I was like, oh god, let's do support the cause 4.
Support the
With
cause.
all due
for-
respect, with all due respect, I'm dyslexic, so reading is like not my strong suit. That's why I'm looking at
That's
this
why I
shit
also
right.
try to read it too.
Yeah, that's why I want you to press the button afterwards.
Reading Rainbow Head Ass.
Alright. Voiced by
Also,
British.
there's a delay as well.
Voiced by British comedian Stephen Merchant, this ball of anxiety and stupidity is your friend at first and your enemy in the end, while escaping a complex lab full of puzzles. Kevin.
What is Portal 2?
Portal 2?
No,
Portal
it's the
1.
character, not the game.
It's a
Is it a-
character, not a game.
I don't fucking know. Go ahead.
Randy?
Wheatley.
It is Wheatley.
I had no clue what that guy robot's name was.
I didn't even know who the fuck he was. I just knew the game.
Oh, you
This is
guys.
Why not
my
from part
crown
1?
rests on my
What did it say
head.
from
Come
part
on.
The only one that was in part 1 was GLaDOS.
Yeah.
And I
You
think
had
I
the
already
companion
and I think I
cube,
already
and
did a
then-
It was
GLaDOS.
it was the robot that was in your friend in the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah. In 2, it's Wheatley and also the potato.
Potato
Oh,
GLaDOS.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Remasters for 5.
Remasters for 5. Where are you? All right, drive, crash, and drive to crash some more. This driving game has one of a kind gameplay that rewards players for damage caused to yourself and other drivers.
Oh shit.
Now, remember the category remasters. So, Kevin,
Drive crash and drive crash. Why do I feel like it's not burnout?
is that your answer?
Yeah, I'm gonna go burnout. But I definitely know that shit is weird.
You know what? I'm gonna take that answer because it is Burnout. It's Burnout Paradise to be specific. I'm gonna take
But
it.
that's a lot. There's been so many fun
That
Yeah.
games.
no, you want to know why I remember it being
I
burnout?
was
Because
thinking
I remember.
Burnout too, but I don't remember it. Which I had a feeling you were gonna have to have one of them, but there was
Yeah.
I couldn't remember which one got remastered.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I remember talking to Drunk about Burnout Paradise and me slamming into walls and not understanding how to drive and feeling like I'm a bad driver.
Yeah, that was fun.
I'm driving with you.
uh, let's do Monster Mash for a band 100.
100, 100?
100, easy.
Infect humans that must be subdued by destroying limbs and or stomping on them. Kevin.
Yo, Randy, I want to look at this for like 4 seconds. Yeah, this is Dead Space.
It is Dead Space.
I just
Wait,
wanna
Oh
look at
shit,
that.
Buck!
What is
You're
this?
supposed to say the
Hold on.
monsters. God damn it! That
Yeah,
was
Xenomorphs.
that was
Fuck
wrong.
up.
You're still
No,
wrong.
Xenomorphs.
No, I already
How?
put in the
Parentheses,
answer.
Dead
Obviously,
Space.
That was my
yeah.
fault. That was
No
my
one,
fault.
no
Yeah.
one's getting this.
No
one.
one's
On to
getting
the
this
next
one.
Yeah.
It was the
On to the-
Necromorphs.
Well, I was gonna fucking get it, but
I'm gonna look at Randy for another.
As
5
if you're not
seconds
winning
while-
already.
I
Nah.
could win by 100 points more.
Kevin, go ahead again.
We give it again.
Let's do Gotti for 100.
Action adventure game by Hazelight Studios. A couple on the brink of divorce gets cursed into small dolls. Co-op is important. Friendship relationships are tested. Randy.
Then I'm impressed.
What is It Takes Two?
It is It Takes Two.
True. Go ahead, Randy.
Go ahead.
It's really funny. You said I didn't know it was a Hazelight game. I was just like, oh, what's this thing? And I saw it. Monster for 5.
Monster for 5. Playing a game of red light, green light. These annoying little creatures only approach when not seen by pesky plumbers.
I took that one.
It does
Kevin.
not buzz.
What are the boos? That's their names, right?
Yeah, Booze. What are Booze? Super Mario Brothers.
Yo, Randy, I'm getting up there, bro. You
Oh,
like
shit.
What, 166. I'm close,
I
baby.
would have been
Don't
at
worry,
2200 if you didn't fucking bomb that Monster Mash shit.
Yeah, that Monster Man shit was kind of whack.
I mean, you got Kevin. You got to do 400 or more if you want to catch up to Randy.
Yo, let me get that support the cause for 300. I'm playing it easy, man. I'm
Okay.
trying to maneuver my way up there.
This murderous manifestation of the main character's sins and anguish carries around a giant cleaver and a serious case of helmet head. Randy.
It's Pyramid Head.
It is Pyramid Head. Silent
You
Hill
know,
2.
yeah, it is. For some reason I was thinking of the box head.
Box
Oh,
head. That's
People like that.
wrong game. All right, Randy.
God Tier 3.
God Tier 3. Fuck
Oh
buzzers.
shit, my stream stopped for some reason.
Inspired by Hindu and Buddhist cosmology, this demigod or titan is in consistent rage throughout his journey, fighting on land, air, space, and even the moon. Kevin.
What is Asura's Wrath? Or do I have to name the character? Or
You got it.
This is the same thing, yeah. Asura. It's Asura's Wrath, yes.
Name voice acted by the same voice actor as God. I'm fucking tired. Yo, let me get that God tier for 4.
God tier. Oh, you'll be matched up with Randy if you get this one. Did I lock the buzzer? Get out
Oh
of
shit, yeah, I love it. Me and Randy.
here. All right, here we go. Be ready. This elder god is known for his iconic hat and his shocking personality. He protects the Earth realm from invading forces. Oh
Yo.
shit! God damn, Kevin.
What is Raiden? Oh, who is Raiden?
Raiden? Mortal Kombat.
Wait, what does he go? He goes, Yo, I ain't gonna front. This is the last good question I'm gonna get because I am burnt out.
Oh man.
No. Compete.
Come on.
I'm
You
trying,
almost
man.
got it,
Take
man.
the crown for me. Take the crown for me.
Break that record.
Yo, after this, I'm retiring. Let me get. What is it? Remastered of the Universe for 4.
400. Cell shading, sailing, and talking boat. This adventurer gathers treasure to save the princess and the world as usual. Danny.
Oh, I pressed it.
Yeah.
Fuck it, then hasn't been pressing.
You know this. No, you
He's been
literally
trying
fucking know
so
this.
hard to buzz in and he just silenced.
You know what kills me?
Sober,
He
I swear
said
to
it
God,
earlier.
you did
Sky-
say
Sober,
it.
you said it
I
earlier.
know Sky, fucking
No.
Skywalker, Skywim.
No. Sober, you did say it earlier.
You literally said it earlier.
What did you mistake one game for another with?
Skyward Sword.
No,
I'm
you
taking
fuck.
this. I'm taking this.
Breath of the Wild.
Kevin. Kevin.
Do I name the game? Wind Waker.
you named
Legend
the
of Zelda
game.
Wind
Wind
Waker.
Waker.
Yo, you know what
It's
kills me?
over.
He named everything else.
How did you get Skyward Sword when all you said was Wind Waker today?
Yo, you know that scene in like the last Naruto fight when Sasuke and Naruto fight that Sasuke keep punching the wall? That was me just now. I was like, bro, you had this.
Bro.
There's no way you dropped the ball.
Let's
All right, Kevin.
Yo, sober. Let me get support the cause for 500.
Oh shit.
Sober keeps busting.
No, I said disconnected on the phone, but.
All right, this dog is the robot's best friend since the dog is a robot as well. He helps the protagonist save the world over and over again from a crazy scientist.
Fuck, I don't know the goddamn dog's name. Is Mega Man's dog. Mutt. I don't. Fuck, what? I don't know.
Wrong.
Wait,
Can I-
wait.
Rush.
I wasn't actually.
Rush.
Rush. I had never actually guessed. I was just thinking.
That's what you get.
I think it's
Don't-
Rush. That's my answer. He should have said it out loud.
I'll give you an imaginary 300 points.
It's
five.
It's a 5.
Oh, 500.
Five.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Kevin,
Uh,
GG, you got this.
Yeah, I'm trying here.
No,
Can I-
you won. There's literally only 600 points on the board, so I can't do this. That's it.
Unless you get all 4 of them right, yeah.
No, even if he gets
No,
Oh,
even if you
yeah.
get all 4,
Yeah,
he's
that's true.
300
Oh,
up.
yeah, that's it.
Yo, so GG, shake my hand. Hold on, I want to do
Dude,
this on person.
shake his dick, bro.
Yo, I will shake it if you.
I'm gonna
let
be
me
pissed
go.
if I see like Kevin's hand just go into like in Randy's
Yo,
shot.
Yo, shake my hand. Shake my hand, please. Shake my hand, Randy.
Oh, I turned the light on. Shit.
Shake my hand. All right, cool. I respect it. Let me get support the cause for a band, 100.
This tiny character has a giant dog monster, partly made of fire, that she keeps as a pet. His name is Enrique. She also loves D&D. Danny.
Tiny Tina.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Let's go.
I didn't think you were gonna get that one.
You know what's funny?
Technically, hold on. Can I actually right now?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually, and actually, it's not D&D, it's B&B. It's Bunkers and
Oh
Badasses. You
my
fucking fuck.
Yo, go ahead, Sober. You got this. Yo,
Go
just
ahead.
like Sober get the points. We'll help him out.
Yeah. Right.
Masters.
At this point, just give Sober all the answers. You got this.
Remasters. All right. This wandering soul and his brave horse must defeat towering giants to save his love, but at what cost?
Bro, this is easy. This is
Danny.
dog water.
I don't know his name.
No.
The
No,
game.
just the game.
The game.
Just the game. Just the game.
You got this. Come on, you got this, bro.
You got this.
Danny.
Yo, we're gonna just keep. We're
Do
just
not
gonna keep
disap-
getting
do
the answer
not-
wrong.
We're,
To the
we're
do
next
gonna
not-
have Sober break it
Do
down.
not
Elden
disappoint me
Ring.
here. I'm sorry, what?
Elden Ring.
No.
Yo, Randy, get the wrong.
Giant.
Get it
I
wrong.
remember the game of the
Randy.
giant and the fucking
Get it wrong,
What
Randy.
is what is what is Ico?
Ico. Nah, fuck yeah. I said
No,
it's not
you dumb
bad.
fuck. No, it's the same company.
Oh, it's my turn,
Kevin.
right? What is Dragon Ball Fighters?
Take a shot.
Take a shot.
Take a shot. Flat out. Take a shot.
You know what? I crack up with a cider for this. It's fine.
So,
All right,
Danny,
go ahead.
what is
sober,
the
sober,
answer?
Sober. Back to sober. The
Oh.
other Team Ico game.
There's another one.
Oh, Danny.
Yes. It
Yes,
came out
there's-
before Ico. No.
If you say The Last Guardian, you're fired.
Wow, this shadow is sure like.
Oh, Shadow of the Colossus. That's right.
Oh wow, let's go.
You dumb fuck.
I didn't remember that shit.
Yo, drunk. Can you just put this on TikTok? Like, feeding him
yeah,
the answer.
Danny,
and
you're gonna be famous on my TikTok now. That was ridiculous.
I would fucking roast you.
I forgot about that. I forgot
That's like-
about that fucking game of Ico.
that's like the battle royale question, and I'm just like, how the fuck do you get this one wrong? I'm dying. Go ahead, Sober. You got this. You got. Let's go.
Monster Mash. Race of highly advanced machine race that take the form of starships. They're virtually indestructible robots with the intelligence of billions of organic brains. Kevin.
What is 1 + 1? Sober. I was expecting you to type.
He didn't even buzz in. Randy.
Is this the Reapers?
It is the Reapers.
That one, I don't think that was much of a 200, if I'm being honest. That
Really?
one was a bit, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was expecting.
Wait, you
Mass
saying
Effect.
harder?
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue what those guys were.
What other robots look like starships?
I ain't gonna front. You said
The,
billions.
what are those pyramid ships in fucking in Destiny?
But
I don't know.
they're not sentient like living ships.
The pillars
Oh.
are. What the pillars were?
Go ahead, Randy. You got this last
You
question.
got this last
Kind
one.
of tier 2.
This goddess of the sun incarnate as a beast and wields a paintbrush. Randy? Kevin.
I
I was
got
like,
too
Randy,
excited
you
for
better
that.
get this.
Is it the name or is it? Oh, isn't it Asura? No lies. Hold up.
Nope.
Oh, Amaterasu.
No,
Amaterasu.
that was your guess.
That was
That was Asura.
Amaterasu.
no, because Amaterasu.
Amaterasu from Okami.
Yeah.
Take a shot.
No. I only have Kingdom Hearts and Okami, which now I'm gonna take double for that.
I thought it was
Exactly.
Kingdom Hearts and
G-Force.
no, it was-
and
Guitar
Guitar
Man.
Wait, did I say no? I just say Okami, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Retard.
No,
I'm
you
sorry.
said you
I'm
said
sorry.
You said Guitar Man.
you said the
Guitar Man.
goddess name.
Oh, I did say Guitar Man?
Yeah, you
No,
said Guitar Man.
no. Right now, I said. Did I say Kingdom Hearts and Okami or Kingdom Hearts and Guitar Man?
No, you said
Guitar
Kingdom
Man.
Hearts and Okami.
No,
so it's
we didn't
Kingdom
make
Hearts
an
and Guitar Man.
we didn't make
No.
agreement for
No, Guitar Man was yes, and it
Yes.
was Kingdom Hearts for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts and
Okami
Guitar
was
Man.
never one of them.
Yeah, it was just a game you like talking about.
Dude, it's the best fucking game, honestly. Like the music is so
Alright.
good.
And
It's
the
a
new
50
winner.
game. Oh,
He has
Kevin.
removed him from his position of power. So Boneless
Dude, about
Bones
fucking
Kevin
time,
is the
honestly.
new winner.
His bullshit. You got one Final Fantasy question in this whole fucking thing.
Bro, he had no
Right,
fighting
right,
game. Stop
right.
crying about it.
It's true. You didn't know fighting games.
and there was no Kingdom Hearts in it. So
You need to ask you do it next
Exactly.
time. Okay, you got it, Danny.
Say what?
Fighting game category.
Fighting game categories? Hold on.
Kingdom Heart category, and Final Fantasy category.
That's gonna be so
All the
fucking
same game.
fast.
No, we gotta make them
Yeah,
challenging,
it
but they all have to be.
rigged
But they
ass
have to be
fucking
actual
Jeopardy.
challenging.
All
yeah,
of them.
no. So make them that they're challenging enough so that those that do like what it is know the answers, but the other two kind of like fucking don't.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
it's like we know enough about it.
Mhm.
Like I know enough about Final Fantasy.
And I
I'm
know
pretty sure
enough about
Kevin
Kingdom
knows.
Heart.
Yeah, and I know enough about fighting games, and that fucking Sober knows way more about fighting games than I do. Probably fucking. Eesh.
I
Oh,
have a question, but it's a throwaway question. It could be like, for example, specific fighting game would be like, what was the reason? Who or what was the reason that Jun Kazama passed away? Everybody would know that, right?
I don't know that.
No.
Ogre. Ogre.
Nobody saw
That's
the
a throwaway
movie.
question. Nobody saw the
Really?
show?
No,
Yeah,
I haven't seen
Ogre.
Bloodlines yet, but I knew that Jun wasn't in. She wasn't in three, but she was in two, right?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, because they okay. Aside like unlike Street Fighter, they actually follow
So
a
y'all gonna make me
sequential.
look up deep lore for all these games that like I have no like
No,
Yes.
knowledge of.
it could just be.
Yes.
It
No,
could just
no,
be.
no. Yes.
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 Just
Yes.
Work.
yes.
Work.
Work.
You want to understand
Work.
the Kingdom Hearts lore now? Here's
Oh
your fucking
fuck.
chance.
Yo, Randy's gonna hit you
I
with
can
the
just find the Kingdom
encyclopedia.
Hearts
You'll be
one.
like,
Wait, no. Okay. Do one Kingdom Hearts, one fighting,
Final
one
Fantasy.
Final Fantasy, and do a Destiny column as well. Do some shit that you
Yeah,
fucking
do a
know
Destiny one
that
as well.
we
That's a
could
good one.
like spitball just enough to get the answers.
yo, Sober's gonna
Uh,
have. I mean, Drunk's gonna have a fucking aneurysm.
so wait,
He's-
wait, wait.
After the
So
show, he's
so for
gonna drop
Destiny,
dead.
so for Destiny is stuff that you would know.
No, just
Like
something that we could kind of guess. Like
Destiny,
it's
the way you did these, like this is. You don't
these
have to
what?
Yeah,
go. You don't have to go
okay.
like the extreme.
I have a general
surface.
idea of what I would do. Okay. I see
Kingdom
what you mean.
Hearts, and then Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, and fighting game category, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
How,
that's it. What was you gonna say? Something, Danny?
how many categories are there?
I have four
Five
right now with
total.
Destiny.
No, are they all together? Just you usually do.
Destiny, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, and fighting games.
Good job. But how many did you just make?
Oh, with the game we just played now?
Yeah.
5.
Mhm.
Also, we need one more.
So we need one more.
The last one
Mario
is
Kart.
like a wild card.
Wow.
Mario
Just
Kart.
just make random questions of varying difficulty. Like it just miscellaneous. It could be like some
You know
fucking
what?
random
No,
shit.
we're gonna do history. We're
This
gonna,
motherfucker said
we're
history.
gonna do history.
I
We're gonna
graduate.
do gaming history.
Oh, I thought you were about to say history. Like, yo,
I'm
when
not
was
gonna
the
ask you
Trail
when the
of
Civil
Tears?
War was.
Joke's on you. I don't remember. Wasn't it
Maritime
1914?
war between Britain and America.
When was the Boston Tea Party?
Yesterday
No, not even when. Where was it? In Boston.
in Boston.
All right, fucking yeah.
All right, so
I'm gonna take
that
this.
that ends episode 100, guys. We're officially at the triple digits. So thank you
Hell
guys for
yeah.
joining us, and I'm also thanking Richard Bailey. He's gonna be having us hosted in the Coalition website, so you guys can now visit thecoalition.com to watch all of our podcast content, game reviews as well that I write for them, and of course game reviews for everybody else. They do a lot of other podcasts for like TV shows like The Walking Dead. They have a wrestling podcast. They have a movie podcast that they do reviews on. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. So you
Kevin.
guys can check
W.
out. So you guys can check out the Coalition for that. You can also check out gamerguardians.net for all of our content as well, as long as links to TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, etc., etc. Check that stuff out, guys. Say bye.
Later, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Yo,
Peace.
W.
Yeah.
I actually have to behave myself for the endings now that we're on the website. So
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
What?
we'll see you guys. We'll
Yeah, no, yeah,
we'll
pretty much
talk.
that.
We'll talk.
Yeah,
Later,
All right, later, guys.
guys.
All right.